What's going on, people? It's that dude named Dave, aka TD&D, aka that dude, aka I choose violence. We just hit the go live button, guys. We are just getting started on a Sunday. It's the pull up. Oh, I got some things to talk about you guys today. I got a lot of people that is upset at me, people. I mean, yo, I went on Twitter and a whole bunch of people is mad at me, y'all, because I started talking about fat girls. Oh. Yo, guys, we gonna get into it today. We're gonna have a small discussion about Paul Pierce. Talking about women over 30. Let's have that conversation. Beta cuck simps who is changing the game, making it worse for men and women. Oh yeah, guys, I'm not a hypocrite. I call out everybody equally. We gonna call out the betas, the cucks, because know what though? It's not the ladies' fault 100% of the time. It's y'all got a lot of this, right? I'm letting you know, we gonna get into it. Y'all got a lot of the problems here, but it's being reinforced by some beta ass dudes. Okay, guys, we about to get into it. I want to do my regular shindig. Won't be long. And then I want to holler at the regulars, say what's up, and then we'll get right into the Dizzle discussion. Before we get started here, guys, I need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and click on that bell notification. You guys know that the shadow ban is real. It's in effect, but it don't stop the show, guys. Just because you may not be here live, shout out to the replay game. Oh yeah, that's the thing about it. We're not just here in the United States, we're worldwide, right? So when we are not getting pushed by the algorithm, because you know how YouTube gets down here, right? The replay game comes in and you're like, oh damn, Dave pulled up today. I didn't know. So shout out to replay gang, because y'all not here on a Sunday afternoon. Shout out to my ninja watchers. I get it, y'all working. A lot of people are driving, UPS, FedEx, Amazon, 18-wheelers. Y'all doing y'all thing, and you can't be typing in the chat. I rock with y'all and salute to y'all here. Shout out to the AIC, the Ain't-ish crew, my tribe members. And more importantly, y'all, send a shout out to the FBA family. B1 is in the house. Okay, right? Shout out to that here. Before we get started here, hey guys, you see the ticker down below there and you see my black mug on the face? We a monetized channel. So we need your help here because these lives don't pay for themselves here. So check it out. Super chat, super thanks, super stickers. The ticker, $cash, that dude named Dave on the Cash App there, right? You can join the groups too as well, guys. Also, if you ain't got no money, you ain't got no dough, if you cannot support the cause, you know what we can do here? In the description box below, we a brand ambassador for Temu, y'all. Yeah, no Temu hate here. Check out, we got 2 affiliate links down below, guys. One, if you do your first purchase on the app, so download the app, use the affiliate link, you get 30% off your first purchase. Ain't that the link, guys? Hey, man, we got a second Temu link. I'm gonna keep saying this for every stream here, right? There's a $100 coupon bundle. You can do that on the app, or you can do that as well on the browser as well. $100 coupon affiliate link, as well as 30% off first purchase off the app, guys. Yes. And one more thing, guys. I hate to lose you guys, but if you guys are interested in being a content creator, or you have a business and you got to do online classes and webinars, check it out, y'all. Use StreamYard. This is what I'm using here. My very first video on YouTube was February 7th, 2022. Here we are recording this on July 6th, live streaming here, 2025, 3 years and change. Every single one of my content videos here, whether we're doing live streams, whether we're doing shorts, whether we're doing VODs, whether we're clipping up the live streams, whatever content you see on my channel happens here on StreamYard. If you don't know where to go or where to start, click on that StreamYard affiliate link below there. But here's the kicker. you cannot use the freebie version. Hey, no. I get it if you use the freebie version, if you're trying to understand and learn StreamYard. But if you want to be serious about your craft, if you really trying to get in the game, you got to use the paid version. Freebie ain't going to get you nowhere. I know people love the free 99, but that paid is what's going to get you paid here, right? So shout out to StreamYard if you're trying to get your YouTube, you're trying to get your TikTok, you're trying to get your IG, whatever content that is tickles your fancy here. Or if you're about your business, about your webinars, about teaching, and want to get that game off, shout out to StreamYard, affiliate link below here. And if you're new here, guys, if you're like, oh man, where do I find all this stuff at here, right? Every video from December of last year has these links here. So shout out to everybody in the building here. What we're going to do here is we're going to holler at the people in the chat and get the party started here, because I don't want to make y'all wait too long, guys. So shout out to my man Pooh Man dropping the Cash App. Pooh Man, the best mod in the game. Shout out to my man Pooh Man in the game here. You can follow me on X Twitter. That's why the discussion's going on today, guys, because I need to tell y'all, we're going to get into it. Your boy was being on one. I chose violence today. I made sure that I was like, you know what? I don't give a damn, right? So we gonna, follow me on X and Twitter, right? Shout out to IG. I'm not on IG as much, but yeah, follow me on there as well. I need to get that going there. And like Pooh Man said here as well, you could be a member through that link there for the groups. That's what we're talking about here. What's going on, MOP? So thank you for looking out. We got the link attached to this video, guys. Yeah, womp, 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 womp. No, here's the thing here. I was calling out some people on Twitter, and they were saying a whole bunch of janky bull. And they had I'm gonna get into the story in a second. They called me a keyboard warrior. That stopped me in my tracks. I'm gonna say that gets me triggered. I want people to call me a keyboard warrior. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because I'm tired of typing. I want you to turn your cameras on. I want you to turn your mics on. I want you to come up to the stage and have a conversation. You janky ass, soft ass, weak ass, beta ass, simp ass, punk ass man that's out here in the game. Yeah. That's it here, yes. So the link is posted for people that want to pull up from Twitter who is talking a whole bunch of stuff, right? I'm going to tell y'all the story. So let me get back to the chat here. That's the link is posted up there. You got to have your camera on, and of course you got to have your mic on, because if you can see me, I got to be able to see you, and everybody is got to be able to see you. I don't think they're going to show up, tribe. I did this. I was not going to pull up today. I'm going to show you why I almost didn't pull up today. I've been gone since Tuesday. I don't think they're going to pull up. I think they soft. I think they weak. I think they are straight up. Yes. Let's get into it here, guys. Shout out to my man Derek in the building. What's going on, Almond Eyes? Good to see you. We got Almond in the building. Yeah, MOP, salute. I see Derek showing love here. What's going on, Derek? Good to see you. Salute to you, brother. How you been doing, man? Hope all well your way, Derek. My man T. Orlando. What about the pullout? Hey, come on, T. Orlando. You gonna start on me already? Pause. Says, I need to talk about, I needed to talk to you the other day. Oh, you're talking to each other. Okay. Yeah, let's scroll down here. Who's in the building? What's going on, DRX? What up? Shout out that dude named Dave. Salute to you, brother. How you living, man? How y'all living, man? That's what's up. TDD, no sports talk today? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Scroll down here. What's going on, man? It's Way. It's been a while, man. Good to see you, man. Says, I'm going there now. All right, that's what's up, brother. That's what's up. We got Baba in the building. What's going on, Baba, brother? Hey, peace to you and beyond, brother. Good to see you in the chat, man. I still see you doing your thing on YouTube, man. Hey, keep cooking. Keep pushing. I see you, man. I see you out there. I be ninja watching, you know? People don't know. I be in other people's chats too. Y'all don't know unless you go ahead and type my name and do the @, you know. Y'all know I be ninja watching. Yeah, keep doing your thing, brother Baba. Good to see you, man. Said TD&D takes on Hollywood, the guy that played out doing. Yeah, I saw that, Derek. My man passed away, man. I saw it popped up in my timeline last night when I was watching Sinners on HBO. Yo, you guys know that Sinners is already on goddamn cable? Yo, me and the lady went to go see Sinners on the IMAX back in April. Then we were bored like 2 or 3 weeks later. I can't remember, I think it was the last week of April or first week of May. And then we was like, yo, we're going to go see it again. And then they released it on digital like 2 weeks ago. I went and bought it on digital. So I'm chilling the cut last night and I'm flipping through HBO. I'm like, what the hell? Sinners? It's on HBO already? So you know what I did? I sat my black ass on the couch and watched Sinners. I tried to flip the channels and I was like, nah, we're going to leave it here. We're going to leave it here. Derek says, I'm dusty. Why you dusty, Derek? I mean, I know you dusty, but why you admitted to it finally? Yeah, hey, Derek, yeah, it's still a good-ass movie. I wanted to change the channel, and the next, I was sucked right in. I said, okay, might as well watch this, might as well watch it. Man, so I'm trying to get back into streaming, but I'm tired of streaming to only 2 viewers. Hey, man, Manish, before I get started here, that's the hardest thing, man. Here's how you got to look at it, Manish. You got to give yourself the mentality that no matter when you stream, there's nobody there. You have to get it in your head that no one's there to avoid the disappointment. Yes, it feels good from an ego standpoint and from a human element standpoint when you see people in the chat, brother, and you're interacting and things of that nature. But if you're well prepared in your content and your dialogue and the things you're saying, you should be prepared to talk whether there's 0 people in the chat or if there's 19 people like right now, we just hit the go live in the chat, or there's 100 people in the chat. I have as many as 400 or 500 people in the chat at one time, right? The idea is you cannot let the chat dictate how you deliver your information. You need to think like, I have 0 people here. And here's a good thing, Manishways, before I move on. And this is for anybody out there trying to be a content creator. Don't start off as live streamers. Don't start off as live streamers, okay? You need to develop your core audience. So what you need to do is start dropping individual videos and content between 8 to 20 minutes long, right? Drop that video and you got to record yourself. So when you're recording yourself, there's no one in the audience. It's just you, your camera, your mic, and the content. You got to practice that. You got to practice your dialogue. You got to practice your delivery. You got to practice on doing it alone, right? Once that happens, you're going to build your audience. People are going to be watching your videos. So when you're making these videos, you want to premiere them, Manishways. So when you premiere them, you're going to start seeing people who rock with you in the live chat while you're there. After you do so many videos, you can't just do 1 or 2. You got to be consistent for a hot minute, right? Once you know that you have a core audience where that you're dropping videos and they're in the chat with you, then that's when you can start live streaming. You know why? Because now you develop your core base audience, and if they're going to be with you in the chat when you're dropping a still video, they'll be here when you're rocking live. But you need an audience first before you're live streaming. That's the problem that people have with YouTube here. People want to go straight to live streaming. People want to go straight to like having your own show. But the thing is, you got to develop your core audience first, and then they will come to the lives, my brother. So work on the still videos, your VODs, 8 to 20 minutes long, and you got to be consistent in dropping those every day or every other day. No less than 48 hours. No, I say the max 70. You should never go 72 hours max without dropping videos if you're trying to build your core audience for live streaming. After you build that up, then come back to live game. Hope I help you out with that, brother. Let's see here. So that's what I need to do is figure out how to structure my streams properly. Well, I just told you what you need to do, brother. Says a lot of my streaming content currently has been me playing different video games. Oh, video games, that's a hard, oh man. Oh man, it's okay. I'm glad you told me that now. Video games in video, oh man, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. And I'm be honest with you, man. The video games monetization, that's not a high one because video games is geared towards younger kids and young adults, and advertisers do not flock to those type of videos. Because here's the one thing about video games. Young kids, teenagers, and people in their 20s ain't got no money. Young people who are in that spearmanish ways don't buy things. So if you ever got monetized, it's not, I hate to say it's not gonna make you that much money because advertisers look at a channel like mine here. I'm 45 years old, right? So everybody in my chat is middle-aged with families, things of that nature, got jobs and careers, so they know we spend money. Video games is towards a younger audience. So you really gotta grind. You really gotta make a gang of short videos, right? You gotta make a gang of short videos to build your core audience to offset the low CPM that advertisers gonna pay for. So I hope I can help you out with that. But you gotta understand, video games is a young man sport. And when it's a young man sport, then that means you gotta drop more content, all right? Not live streams, regular short form VODs. When I say VODs, video on demand. Okay, says, is it better to partner with someone who's currently active first? I mean, that in that way, Manish, that's like saying, you want to collaborate, which means that someone who does have an audience and then they're allowing you to come on their channel, which means that they're sharing their audience. That's called collaborations. So if you don't make your own content, which you should be doing, still videos, you should try to, look for people in that space to collaborate so that they would share their audience. They're like, oh man, Wade's a cool kind of cat. Let me check out his live stream. Let me check out his videos. You need a cosign too as well, but you need to make those videos. Yeah. Paul Pierce, we're going to get into Paul Pierce in a second, brother. Yeah, it's a gotcha. Cool, man. I want to start doing commentary videos. That's the way to start. I'm telling everybody right now, as I'm done with this part of the conversation, we're going to get into it. If you're trying to get into YouTube here, you cannot start as a live streamer because you don't have an audience. The live stream is building your community here. The people that I've been curating since February 7th of 2022, right? Whether I'm being shadow banned and people show up or people don't show up, but they come back later, you got to build an audience first before you have a show, okay? Yeah, let's get into it. Pooh Man Ninja watching. That's what's going on, brother. Straight Panther in the building. What's going on, man? So I'm going to take the ticker off here. Take this ticker off, and we're going to get started here. Like I said, support the channel with super chat, super thanks, super stickers here. I got to let y'all know, like, I haven't done a live stream, I haven't dropped any content since Tuesday, and it's Sunday, right? And I just want to get this out the way before we move on here, because I tell you guys straight up, like, if you guys don't see me dropping content, no live streams, it's one of three things, or it could be a combination. Either I'm sick, right? And that's been a lot. I'll be honest with y'all. Ever since that goddamn jab, I ain't been right. I own up to that, right? So I'm telling y'all now, if something ever happens to me, blame the goddamn jab, okay? But here's another thing too, guys, right? If I'm not sick, work. You guys know that I used to be cooking. I was basically a full-timer to my job, gave me a promotion, and so I gotta keep the benefits going. So when work is involved, that's the case here. Or the third option, which you guys seen a lot lately, is there's a damn death in the family. And I gotta be honest, guys, since my last live stream on Tuesday, I had another death. Just 2 weeks ago from Saturday, we buried my Uncle Don on my mom's side of the family. And then now on Wednesday, my father's youngest brother, and he was also the last living sibling on that side of the family of the Jordan family, had just passed away. So that happened on Wednesday. I told T. Orlando, I was like, yo, man, I'm out the game, dog. Man, I lost another uncle. You know, I mean, like, if you guys been following me, I've been losing family members left and right. And the one thing that we don't learn or understand as we're kids, when you have a big ass family, like my mom come from a family of 16. She had 15 brothers and sisters, and my dad come from a family of 6, right? So you add all those aunts and uncles, then you add all those cousins, and you add all those second cousins, right? So when you're growing up, it was huge. Going over to people's house, I used to go to the west side of Chicago, or, I'd be on the north side of Chicago, south side, if I could see my family, Mississippi, down south, whatever case, we just had a gang of folks, right? Or we go to the family reunion. Our first family reunion was in 1992 here in the Chicagoland suburbs. Then we had one in New Orleans, and then we had one in, where do we go to? We went to D.C., then we went to Wisconsin. We had one in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We've been to Mississippi. We've had family reunions all over the place. So when you have a big family, you see everybody and you enjoy that major spirit of my FBA brothers and sisters, my Black American family, right? But the one thing that goes down too is everybody that's here, we all got to go one day. And that's what's been going on with me, like I said. And so I just want to say rest in peace to Uncle Eddie Jordan. He is the last of the Jordans on my dad's side of the family that was living as far as the siblings concerned. Now it's just us only cousins that's left right now, So let me do a 10 count salute. It will be a silent salute for my Uncle Eddie Jordan. Rest in peace, Uncle Eddie. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, so that's why I was out the game, man. It just seems like clockwork, man. We had a lot of deaths in the family. I had, like I said, had an old friend when I used to be a musician. He was my drummer in my band. He was only 48 years old. He passed away 2 weeks ago. Like I said, I had my aunt. She passed away when I was in New York in April. Like I said, my Uncle Don, he passed away 2 weeks ago. I had another uncle in Cleveland who passed away when I went to my aunt's funeral in April. I lost my brother last year. I lost another uncle last year. I lost a cousin 5 months before my brother had passed away. I lost my best friend Zoe. She had died a month before my other. I can just go down the line. Ever since my father passed away in 2019, right before the pandemic, it has been basically a funeral like every 4 months, guys. So that's the one thing about having a big family. Eventually, you got to go to a lot of big funerals. So rest in peace, Uncle Eddie, and everybody else who I lost. And anybody out here who lost somebody, man, rest in peace to y'all as well, man. Let me get back to the chat now, man. I had to say that up front here. Let's see here. Yeah, great knowledge, no problem, man. What's going on, 18? What's going on? Good to see you. You came in the chat. Thank you, Managed Waste. Appreciate that there. Yeah, salute. Thank you, brother. Yeah, peace and unity. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you, DR. Appreciate that. No doubt, man. No doubts. Yeah, I'm scrolling down here. I appreciate that, Honda. What's going on, Honda? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm an honest straight shooter, guys. So I tell y'all the deal here, you know? So let's get into it. Y'all ready? Let's get to the conversation. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Supers, support the channel. Okay, guys. I almost didn't pull up again today. Right? Because, you know, I've been dealing with a lot here, family and stuff like that. And it's been the holiday. And I got to let you know, like, I took a lot of days off. You know, my last day of work was Wednesday, so I took Thursday off. Friday was the holiday, Saturday, today, Sunday. I'm off tomorrow, too, right? And I literally was going to live stream and drop content, but that happened. But now we're here now. And the reason why I am here is because we got some damn cucks in the building. We got weak ass men in the building. Now, I can easily take the cheap, easy way out and blame women for the issues in dating and relationships today. And here's the thing, ladies, you do bear a lot of brunt. But here's the thing, though. You ladies would not be reinforced in the way that you move if we didn't have no sucker ass, simp ass, beta ass, punk ass, mark ass tricks in the game who want to cape for fat black chicks and thinking that you caping for these women is gonna make you get that woman, when actuality, who you know I'm talking to, we're gonna get into in a second here, when you cape and when you act extra like that, these women's coochies dry up like goddamn super glue. Oh yeah, we're gonna go there today. We're gonna go there today, guys. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Press 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. We're gonna go there today, guys. We can blame women easily. And we've had multiple conversations with women in their janky ways and the way that they're moving and things that's going on. But you know what, though? Women would not be reinforced if these janky-ass dudes would not be in the cuck-ass comments. Hold on, before I get started here, I got my first super of the day. Hold on, shout out to my man Upward Man in the building. Cali represent here. Hope you're doing well. Guys, before we get started, I gotta say this for the first super. I love it when you make the chat turn colors. My man Upward Man in the building, been repping for a hot minute, dropping the $4.99, $5 holla, pushing the green plates in the chat. What you got me, brother? Salute TDND, salute chat. I hope you all had an awesome 4th of July. My condolences, brother. God bless. My man Upward Man. Salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the first holla of the day. Y'all can follow suit, guys. I need to keep the lights on, okay? Help your boy out. Super chat, super thanks, super stickers, as well as cash apps here. Let me acknowledge you over here, Upper Man. Thank you very much. We need that support. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that for that holla, man. I don't want to keep you waiting too long there. Says, preach. Not dropping no names. T. Orlando said, but I was in the stream recently, and the host said we got to accept big black baby mamas. Oh, no, we ain't doing that. Hey, T. Orlando, that is not the discussion today. All right. What the hell in the building? What's going on, man? Back to the trap tomorrow. That's what's going on, man. Be careful in the trap. So, shout out to my man, Upper Man, that first salute here. Let's get into it here. I'm having this conversation because I got to be honest with you guys. I be on Twitter, and I've got to acknowledge I was looking for violence this morning. I was looking for violence. I was looking to pick bones. But it wasn't just like me just going out of my way doing it, right? If I was literally up early and I said, if I see something stupid, I'm going to comment on it. Hey, hold on, guys. I literally said, what's going on, Pinball? I literally said, if I see something stupid, I'm gonna comment on it, right? So let me pull up my Twitter here. Hold on, let me see here. Matter of fact, before I get started here, let me go on Twitter and let everybody know that we online right now. For the people that didn't want to believe that I was going to pull up today, because we got a lot of janky ass dudes who are just soft as hell, right? So let me go ahead and share this on Twitter, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to put this on Twitter. Hold on. Live now on YouTube. Hold up. For Sunday. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I just got to make sure I don't forget, because I know for a fact on Twitter, some of these janky ass trolls gonna be like, you weren't online. Yes, I was online today. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to post this here. There we go. Hey, what's going on, Arvin? Arvin's in the building? Oh, man, I ain't seen you in a second, brother. There we go. We just did the post there. All right. People on Twitter know I'm online. So, I was looking for violence today. I ain't gonna front. I was on Twitter, and so I'm scrolling. I'm using my phone. It's early. I'm scrolling. I'm looking at things, right? I'm looking at things. I'm scrolling, I'm looking at things. I'm looking at things. I'm scrolling, I'm looking at things. I'm scrolling. And then finally, I see something that catches my eye. So we're going to talk about this here. Let me go to the top of the post here. Let me go to the top of the post here. There's this woman here. She kind of big back. I ain't going to front. She got a little big back, you know? She got a little big back. And I don't know what's going on with my Twitter algorithm lately. I've been getting a lot of janky ass 304s and big back women saying a whole bunch of janky big back-ish. Hold on. Let me read that again. It's been a whole, I don't know, I'm not even searching for it. I'm talking about everything here. Can you drop the Twitter link? I might try to do that, yeah. Hold on here. But let me read it off and I'll do that here. So it started off with her posting, I want to see a dating show where the fit men date full-figured, chubby girls like they do in real life, LOL. Hold on. Yeah, guys. That was the tweet. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold up, work with me here. I'm going to read that back one more again. It all started with this tweet here, or this post, or where I'm old, I'm 45. Tweet, post, whatever you want to call it, right? I want to see a dating show where the fit men date full-figured, chubby girls like they do in real life, LOL. What? Hey, I just said it again for you, what the hell? Wait, I'll do it one more again. I'm on Twitter too. Yeah, you can go on Twitter and pull it up. I said a lot of shit on there. Thank you, Pooh Man. So let me read it one more again. I want to see a dating show where the fit men date full-figured chubby girls like they do in real life, LOL. Man, wait a second, Redman be the host for that show. Yeah, Redman was a big girl, right? he needs that more cushion for the pushing. So, guys, check this out. I see this tweet. And I didn't need to backspace it. I literally just typed this off one take and hit post. I said, fit men want disciplined women. So that show would end in 6 minutes of episode 1. Hold on. Let me read that back again. This would triggered me on Twitter for like the last 3 or 4 hours. Hold on. This would trigger it off here, right? You heard the tweet. Now, this is what I responded. One more again. Because we're going to get into it. I got to make sure you get the basis here, right? Fit men want disciplined women. So that show would end in 6 minutes of episode 1. Hey, I was on one. I was like, hey. But am I wrong? Before I get to the whole thread, am I wrong, chat? Ladies, am I wrong? Men, am I wrong? Why is it that we got out of shape? Thank you, Manchways. How is it that we got out of shape women who are big back, overweight, or not taking care of themselves, but they want the top tier caliber men? I get it. Everybody wants what they want. Doesn't mean you're going to get it. But why is that the standard for so many women who don't take care of themselves? Why is that the standard for women who are not doing their very best to be looked at by these said type of men? Because chubby, fat, chunky, overweight, big back, how you want to call it, right? You're not disciplined. So how is it that an undisciplined person is going to rock with a disciplined person? I mean, I can't make it as simple as that, right? He said, Jay Walker in the building, what's going on? That's a fair request. Women can't be mad. Yeah, exactly, Jay Walker. What I'm saying here is that women are looking for the top tier caliber men. And I get that, right? What woman here does not want the best man possible? I'm not denying that. I'm not excusing that. I get that, right? What woman does not want the best kind of man they want? What woman does not want a fit man? What woman does not want a man that's in shape, that takes care of himself, that is disciplined? But here's the thing. That kind of man requires work on your end. That kind of man requires you to put in the same amount of work or even more to get on that man's radar. You know why? Because that man has options. That man is just not picking one girl over here, got no option. No, the fit, competent, upscale, tier brother is being looked at by all women, whether they're in shape, whether they're not in shape, whether they're tall, whether they're short, whether they got a good job, whether they don't got a good job, whether they're a Pookeisha, they out here in these streets getting their back blown out, or they're actually living the right lifestyle and protecting themselves for the right man, or they're out here in the goddamn streets, like I said here, and just walking the track, or they are big like Lizzo used to be and thinking they can get this kind of man. All women want this kind of man, and I get it. I get it. But you're looking at the top quality tier guy that all these women want, but you're not top quality tier. So when we go in that aspect here, you're basically just talking to be talking. You're basically just saying things just to be saying things, because you're acting like men across the diaspora, across the world, across the country is out here who have worked on themselves, who has built themselves to be the man it can be, who has put themselves in a caliber where that maybe they had to put their head down. They couldn't date. They weren't making no money. They were grinding. They used to be overweight, but now they're there and they put in this work, but you ain't put in the work. But you expect that man to be acceptable of that? Like, women don't understand that men have brains. Women are not understand that men have eyes. But the thing is, women don't understand is what a man wants is totally different than what a woman wants. Peter says, Dave, you just eliminate 80% of black women. And you're speaking facts. Well, I want to add a dichotomy to that, Peter. Am I really eliminating 80% of black women? Or am I eliminating of course there's going to be black women there. Hold on, Peter. Rock with me for a second, Peter. Peter's my guy. Don't get it twisted. Peter's my guy. Shout out to Peter and the gang, right? Check this out, Peter. I know that in black American community that our black women have issues in this category. But you know what I've been doing lately? Not just, it's also in the dating realm, but also in the political realm. What we see going on today with immigration. Is it really 80% of all black women? Or is that an aggregate number, Peter, of all quote unquote black people? What I mean, Peter, is that 80% of black Americans, or is that 80% of black Americans, Haitians, Dominicans, Jamaicans, and people that are continental Africans that's come over from the diaspora and is immigrants in this goddamn country? Hold on, guys. Are you rocking with me for a second here? And I want my people to know, man, I got riders who are immigrants. I got riders from all diasporas. The problem that we're going to call out here today is the Tethers, your Sambo class, right? We as black Americans, we call it our Sambo class. We got coons in every spectrum that we see them here, like the Jesse Lee Peters of the world. Jesse Lee Peters is a goddamn Sambo-ass coon. But you know what, though? He is a foundational Black American. He is FBA. He is B1, but we still call out our Sambos. We still call out the coons. I'm talking about the Tether class here. And Peter, think about this here. When we talk about Black people and Black statistics, when they say Black people have the most abortions and deletions, wait a minute. Can we extrapolate the immigrants, the Haitians, Jamaicans, Dominicans, people, everybody else who want to check Black when things are bad, but they represent themselves when things are good? I want to give you guys a thought process here as I get into discussion here about this Twitter thread here, right? So let's continue here. When I was choosing violence, but I want you to understand here, Peter, my guy, is it all Black Americans, FBA, brother? Or did they do a complete aggregate of everybody and made us the scapegoats? So we look down even more on our Black sisters, but it's not all our Black sisters. Dave, I live in Canada and trust it's a big problem over here too, overweight people than healthy people. Yeah. Zick, what's going on, Zick? If it's 80% combined, then that means that over 80% of Black women are overweight and screwing the numbers because most of those people are likely to not be fat. That's what I'm saying. Zick, think about, know why I came to this conversation here before I get to the rest of the thread here? About 2 weeks ago, I'm on Twitter and I'm seeing, you see the algorithm will show random fights in Chicago. And then you're going to see a whole bunch of the white supremacists. You're going to see that class, the racists. They're going to say, look at these Negroes. Look at the ninjas. Look at the animals. You can't take them anywhere. Look at they fighting, destroying Chicago. Look how bad Chicago is. Right, Zick? Right, Peter? Right? But check it out. When I watched the video again, I said, wait a minute, something don't look right. The one dude who started the fight looked like he just came to America like 4 minutes ago. I'm telling you, this dude was blue black and he looked like the Kembe Mutombo. No, he looked like Manu Bo's younger brother. Right? So I was like, wait a minute. This dude ain't Black. This nigga's African. Look like he's Nigerian. Hey, then I saw the dude get his ass whooped. That kind of faux square head did not look FBA to me. Then it turned to be a 3-on-1, guys. The fight was a 3-on-1. And then I looked at the other two guys beating the one dude up there, and I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All 4 people in the fight, the dude that got his ass whooped, and it's around like 65th and like Cottage Grove or something like that on the south side. All 4 men in this fight on the south side of Chicago, the man that got his ass whooped and the 3 dudes that was whooping his ass were all immigrants. This is not me dogging on you immigrants, guys. This is the fact that we are delineating. We're not here to take y'all bull. The fact that y'all doing dastardly things, and then when it comes down to what they say, look at the Blacks. Nah. We ain't doing that now. I am here for accountability, and I am here to take ownership when my people do wrong. But what we're not gonna do here is take ownership for other groups doing wrong, but we gotta be the face. We gotta be the mascot of Black America. And that stops, and that's why we're here today with this conversation. As I get back to what we're getting back to right now, where I said fit men want disciplined women. So that show would end in 6 minutes of episode 1 because no man, Black American man, or any man of top tier, whether he's an American or whether he's from the diaspora, whether he comes from the Caribbean, he don't want no big girl like that. Or maybe they do. Y'all immigrants? Do y'all, I noticed something here. But let me continue on the thread here. She says, you're weird, LOL. As soon as a woman calls you weird, guys, I already knew I had one. She's one to respond to make herself feel good. As soon as a woman calls you weird, she got nothing to say. That's what women do. That's what young girls do. That's what these feminists do. They call you weird. They bring out the sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Right? They bring the sign language, shame, insult, guilt, need to be right. So I can't, at that point, you gonna call me weird? Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do it. So I came back again. I said, weird or a fact? How about you lose that chubby, then that fit man will notice you. Oh, look with the thumbs up emoji. Oh, I was wrong for that one. Guys, hold on. Hey, Jay Walker, was I wrong for that? Jay Walker in the building. Hey, Jay Walker, am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for saying this? Let me repeat it again, guys. Let me repeat it again. I said, weird or a fact? How about you lose that chubby, and then that fit man will notice you? I know, I get it, guys. That was direct. That was harsh. But people might say, bad Dave, bad Dave. No, but you know what, though? We rock with kitty gloves with people, and we tell them that they can do what they want to do, and that ish don't happen. Thomas say, you called her out. I mean, you are a chunky girl looking for a fit man, and then gonna get mad when fit men is telling you, girl, lose a few pounds, you can get that man. So here we go now. Now I scroll down here and says, my man is already fit as fuck, thanks, with a laughing emoji. Now I could have been bogus. I didn't respond back, but before I respond, I did respond back. But I was gonna say something, but I didn't. I went down her Twitter timeline and I looked at all her photos. Let me see. Your name is Britta No Filter. That's her name, guys, on Twitter. Britta No Filter. If you had a fit man, then why is that man not posted on your timeline? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Ladies, if you found the man that you found, wouldn't you be posting him? Wouldn't you be posting this swole cock diesel ninja? Only thing I saw was chunky photos, chubby photos, look like pseudo OnlyFans photos, and a whole bunch of janky sex looking photos. Oh my God, that's all I saw. I kept scrolling down and I was gonna be mean, but I said, no, I wasn't gonna do that here. What is it? The chat says, you're right, that's why they're complaining. They aren't being let into Miami clubs. Men in Van are looking for big, oh man, Mark, we put that on the screen here. I'm gonna put that on the screen, you're right. But, so that's what I said here, right? So, like I said, I'm looking for violence today. So, then I said, when she said that, I was like, that is a projection. He can't be big, he can't be imaginary or fresh out of jail like a love after lockup. Hold on, let me read that again, guys. Let me read that. What she said was, my man's already fit AF, thanks, with the laughing emoji, crying laughing emoji. So I says, that is a projection. He can't be imaginary or fresh out of the jail like love after lockup, y'all. You know what, though? Here's the thing, if y'all hate watch me right now, who's in that Twitter thread? I'm older than y'all. So I want them to understand this here. Anything that y'all were gonna say, I already knew what y'all were gonna say. I was just waiting for you to say it with my dastardly Twitter violence today. Here's the thing, young folks should not get into, roasting with older cats, especially someone who ain't gonna back down. Because if we're ready for it, why you think that we're ready for it? You don't have all the ammunition. You don't have all the knowledge. You ain't ready for someone like me to come in and say, you know what, though? I got time today, right? So I said that, right? She comes back, oh, okay. When she does, oh, okay, I said, I'm done. She didn't throw no more jabs. She left it alone, right? I was like, okay. Tribe, I said what I said. What's going on, Trust? I said what I said, and I'm done here. I'm going to leave it alone. Hey, and I was getting tons of likes. People were hearting it up, men and women. So I knew I said something, even though it may came off as direct, it may come a little bit harsh, but if men, it's like at 5,000 views right now, that little post right now, that individual tweet. So, and I'm getting tons of likes on it, right? So I'm like, okay, I know I said something right here. But here is the problem now, reason why we're live streaming today. Because I almost didn't pull up today. T. Atlanta says, Tethers love fluffies. So I almost still didn't pull up today if it was just the women. If it was just her, I just sent a couple of tweets back and forth, and I kept it a buck. Like, look, ladies, let's just say it here before I go to the next point here. You want that kind of man, then you got to be that kind of man that he sees, and the type of woman you are, you're invisible to. So here's where it kicks off here. Some dude named Jay. Hold on. Jay, you know you watching. Tether ass Jay. Tether Babble Jay. Hey, Jay, I'm going to go in right now because if you didn't say what you say, I left it alone. But Jay, in the thread, You mark ass, trick ass, simp ass, dumb ass, weak ass, beta male ass, simp ass, trick ass, mark ass punk. Yeah, I went there. I go there for men I don't respect. I go there for weak ass men. I go there when I see men talk like they never had no daddy in their life, who never had no uncles, no OGs teaching the real game. Dude who are grown as hell talking like some goddamn female women here. Right? He gonna say this. You sure about that, David? You're sounding like a soy boy in this thread. Wait. Guys, rewind that back. I literally said, fit men want disciplined women, so that show would end in 6 minutes, episode 1. And here comes Jay saying, I'm a soy boy. Wait a minute, Jay. Are you gay? I know you're a tether, Jay, but are you also gay? I didn't even think about that for a second. Jay, are you gay? If you're gay and you wear knee pads when you get down and dirty, I get it now. Do you wear knee pads every day to gobble the gobble? Because what straight ass man is gonna say something like that? Jay, tether and Jay, bus boy tether ass Jay. What straight man puts their cape on for fat girls? Hold on, guys. That's why I was seeing red like the Bulls, like Michael Jordan. I said, wait. I tunneled visioned in. And I was like, wait. It's a straight man. It's over here caping for fat girls. It's a straight man. It's caping for big back girls. Is a straight man out here simping and being a gump for big ass girls? Oh, let's continue the thread here. I come out and say, pull your panties up and stop simping like a young broke down version of Steve Harvey, okay? Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong about that, tribe? Oh, I got another super. I'm gonna get in a second here. Let me read that again, guys. If you're going to call me a soy boy, after what I just said here, I come back and say, pull your panties up and stop being a broke down version of Steve Harvey. Oh, that did it for him. That did it for him. Hold on, let me go back. I lost the tweet here. Hold on, let me go back. Oh, dang, I lost the thread. Let me go back. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's get back to it here. I saw, man, what's going on, Thomas? What's up, EJ in the building? EJ in the building. Good to see you, man. Hold on, let me go back here. Sorry, guys. I just lost it here. Let me pull it back up. It was a long thread. There we go. Let's go back. Here we go now. We got it now. Now we're back. So he gets all triggered. He's like a young, broke Steve Harvey. Nice try. 1, I know this woman. 2, the only sip in here is you, who probably gets no love and comes to this app to attempt to attempt to people down. Keyboard warrior is all you are. He knows her, y'all. He knows her. Jay, you know her. Let me tell you something, Jay. By you coming to caping for her, she is not going to you. No. The moment you came and put your fat ass cape on, her coochie dried up faster than super glue. Women, whether you think so, Jay, don't like simp ass dude that cape. A woman may say, thank you for coming to my distress. Right, pinball, I get no love. Right. Thank you for coming to my distress. Thank you, Captain Simple-Lot. Thank you for coming to my rescue. Thank you. She just puts your janky ass in the, if you weren't in the friend zone already, Jay, you in the friend zone now. And by the way, Jay, if you hate watching, the link is pinned. I told you to come through. We're going to get into that in a second. The link is pinned. Come through. We can have a conversation, all right? So then I was like, keyboard warrior, I got one better for you. Turn your camera on and come to my YouTube channel. I'll dedicate a show just for you. You can defend all the fat chicks you like. What do you say, tether cuck? I don't see. Here's the thing here, people that's watching here right now. People for the live chat, and shout out to the replay gang, and shout out to my ninja watchers. You're going to call me a keyboard warrior, right? So you know what I say to y'all dumbasses? Let's eliminate the keyboards. Turn your camera on. Make sure your mic is on, and let's have a discussion why what you're saying is not on code. What you're saying is not what men do. What you're saying is what bitch asses do, okay? Even if you know the person, you know what you need to do? Sit this one out, you know? Sit this one out, because you caping for a woman for big backs. So let's continue here. Let's go down here, because we're going to get to my conversation after I get through these threads here. He says, I have a better one. Slide to my DM. That way we don't have to dox, and I'll gladly slide through, so boy. Wait. Why do you want me to slide in your DMs? Hey, T. Orlando, doesn't that sound kind of gay? Why does another man want me to slide in your DMs, Jay? No. I'm not sliding in your DMs. We're putting the business out in public so everybody can see the interaction. I'm not sliding into another man's DM. He said that to Orlando. Guys, look at the tweets. If you go to my Twitter right now and follow the thread right now, he literally says, I have a better one. Slide to my DM. You calling me the soy boy when you are out here doing gay shit. Thank you, Pinball. Slide. Right. Hey, before I keep it going here, shout out to my man Pinball with the second holiday pushing the blue plates in the chat, dropping that $1.99, $2 holla says Sunday censor button dues. My man Pinball. Hey, my man Pinball in the building. Hey, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the second super of the afternoon. Hey, guys, you can show your love and support too as well, man. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and acknowledge that over here. Let me see if I can still do it. Where you at, Jay? I mean, not Jay. I'm calling you Jay. Where you at, Pinball? Hold on here. There it is. Shout out to Pinball. We in the building here. Yeah, hold on. Make sure I ain't got no cash apps coming through either. I got to put this over in the cash apps. All right, let's go back to Twitter now. So we're back at it now. Yeah, so I want to make sure I got that super. So, Jay, why do you want me to slide? He said, I don't want no doxing. Wait a minute, ain't no. See, that's what young, dumb fools do. Think I'm going to slide in your DM? No. We're going to put it all in the open, Jay. I don't want to be in private with your gay ass. Oh, hell no. No. We're not doing DMs. We're keeping it on the thread, and we're keeping it out in the open, okay? Mark the Guardian says, no straight man told the other man to slide in his DM. He trying to fleece Johnson Dave into a green card or something. Hey, man, you saying it. Hey, that's what I thought here, Mark. That's what I thought here, right? So then, this is what I literally said, guys. You can see the thread here. I says, I'm not sliding to your DM. I will just post a live and you can pull up so you can defend that fat woman like the simp you are. Don't call someone a keyboard warrior and don't think they will say they'll pull up. I can do this today or any day you like. Right? Come on now. Hey, guys, for Tether J out there, don't say keyboard warrior when I say get off the keyboards. Pull up. This is at 10 a.m. This is between 10 and 11 a.m. So I made sure I scheduled this live for a few hours so that Jay wouldn't think I was rushing him. I wanted to give him time to work out his arrangements so he can pull up here. You know what I'm saying? But let me go back to the thread here, guys, because we're going to get deeper into the conversation. Here's what he says. Again, you give me the location and we can handle it right then and there, Twitter warrior. I don't do no internet YouTube nonsense. Until then, keep my people out of your mouth. And until then, you can meet me face to face and not on some internet. Keep it rocking, soy boy. At least the whites are more braver. It got cut off. Okay, check this out, guys. Tether J, bitch ass J, bitch boy J, feminine J. You came into my comments. I didn't come looking for you. I commented on the big chick, on the big girl. And I told the big girl she needs to lose some weight. All right? She was a fit man. Then she needs to curb them pounds. All right, Jay? So I was talking to her. I wasn't talking to you, Jay. So here's how this go down, Jay. I don't go to you. You search me out. So that means that if you want to, quote unquote, pull up, then yo gay tether ass gotta come to Chicago. That's how this works here. You came into my comments. This wasn't your thread. So this wasn't your thread. I was not looking for you. What's going on, Rod? Since I was not looking for him and you came for me, that means that yo janky, weak ass, beta ass, simp ass, come to Chicago. Come to the city. I don't go to you. Since you sought me out, then it is up to you to go ahead and keep the seeking. I'm not gonna spend money for a gay ass tether to go look for somebody. And number two, guys, if gay ass tether ass Jay can't even click on a link, then how am I gonna believe you're gonna show up in person? Hold on, let me repeat this again. It's a total of 2 links, Jay. I gave you the YouTube channel, but I gave you the direct link for this live stream. You click on the one link so you can watch us. You click on the link so you can come through and have a conversation. If your gay ass can't click on 2 links, do you really think I'm gonna believe that you're gonna show up somewhere in person? You can't even do 2 clicks. You think you're gonna leave out your house for the real? No, no, no. Peter says this man's in his feelings. He's really trying to hit. I know, man. Shout out to my man Pooh Man in the building, dropping the $2 holla, pushing the blue plates in the chat. Keep them coming, guys. You're in the house of TD&D here. Says, everyone, I'll catch the playback. It's my man Pooh Man, y'all. Best mind the game. It's my man Pooh Man. Best mind the game, y'all. Hey, Pooh Man. Salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And right back at you with the super. Let's continue the story, guys. We're going to get into it, and I'm going to tell you how I really feel. If you don't already know right now, you know how I really feel, right? So I said, you're not coming to Chicago, and if you do, ICE will be here to send you back on the inner tube where you came in on, all this tough tether babble who loves fat chicks. So get this right, guys. He wants me to pull up to wherever he's at to fight me because I called a woman fat and chunky because in her own tweets that she said that she was chubby and chunky. Jay, do you hear yourself? You're fighting for a woman that's not your woman, who is chubby, who was looking for fit men, and you're mad because I'm saying, yeah, you are chubby, and if you lose a few pounds, you might get that man. Hey, yeah, I said inner tube, Jay Walker. I had to say inner tube. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to say all this stuff here. Man, you're like Elian Gonzalez, man. You over here on the inner tube. It's floating, trying to get to the U.S., man. You know what I mean? So let's continue here. He says, sad. This is when we know that he lost the fight. I'm having fun now. He's like, sad. You can't explain how it is tether babble. You love to disrespect black women. Clearly, you must not know where you came from. Oh, I don't know where I'm coming from? You don't know me, Jay. You don't know me. I ain't no hypocrite. I call men and women. I call black men and I call black women. Ain't no individual side here. We call the front, the phony, the fat. We call it all here. Okay? We call it all here. Okay? So check it out. He says, yeah, I don't have the problem and never win you working for the, wait, what do you say? We go back to the beginning. Sad, you can't explain how it is tether babble. You love to disrespect black women. Clearly, you must not know where you come from. Yeah, I don't have that problem and never will when you work for the government. Chicago is great to me. Amazing food. Drop the location. We can put it. Jay Walker, why will this man keep talking about my location? Guys, hold on. Before I go up, continue this thread here. Jay Walker, hey, EJ. Hey, EJ, Skipmaster. Hey, brother. Hey, Rod, I think this tether wants to anally rape me. Now I'm thinking about it now, guys. I think Tether J wants to anally rape me. I just got the live demonetized. This live demonetized. Hold on. Let me double check here. I think I just got my live demonetized here. We don't care, though. We good. We're always demonetized. We'll fight it later. Oh, yeah, they got me. I need y'all support. They got me. I shouldn't have said that. Shout out to Great Talk. But we don't care, though, right? We don't care. We're going to keep it moving, guys. You think that they're going to demonetize one live stream? It's going to stop my thought process? Oh, no. We're going to keep going. Let's keep it going here. I ain't worried about no demonetization. I got to speak the truth. And the truth will set your gay ass free, Tether J. Oh. Let's continue. So I decided to give him the definition of tether babble, and I dropped the meme. You know, you got to see the meme, guys. You got to go to the thread, right? So he was like, nice, try to redirect. I was like, wait a minute. You asked the question, I provided, and now you can't handle it and see it redirect just like a time-wasting tether. Let me get to my broadcast, right? So he's like, nah, unfortunately, if you can't man up and meet up, I digress. You provided nothing but pure redirection and can't answer a simple question. I've answered your question, Jay. You're being a time-wasting tether. Hey, guys, if you guys have not heard the acronym, I'll put it in the chat. This is what you call a TWT. This is what you call a TWT. A time-wasting tether. Because if they cannot give you good feedback, conversation, or if it's a roast going on and you can't handle the roast, all they're going to do, guys, is time waste. They're going to defer. They're going to say words that don't make sense. Oh, you're just redirecting. Wait a minute. I answered your question. You asked the question. I answered it and told you your tether babble is time-wasting tether. Oh, they don't like that, y'all. Because here's the problem. Not all you Caribbeans, not all my cats from the islands, not everyone. The problem is the tethers in your community are very goddamn stupid. They only have 1, 2, or 3 moves max. What's going on, Project Leroy? Yeah, you saw it there. Time-wasting troll 2 or time-wasting tether. See, most of the tethers have 1, 2, maybe 3 moves max. This ain't checkers. This is chess. You see, when someone's older than you, Jay, we know what you're going to say. And I'm prepared for everything you're going to say. And I baited you into this here after you came into my comments. After that, I was like, oh, I'm ready to go here, right? So then I post the link. I was like, okay, here we go here. I was like, you are not in Chicago, so cut that tether tough talk. What you could do is click the link in a few hours with your camera and mic on. Don't try to run away now, because that's what tethers do, guys. Y'all flee. Y'all run. You're not in your homeland. Unfortunately, that's why your TPS has been removed, and 500,000 Haitians is getting deported out of the goddamn country. All right? That's what you guys do. You run. You scurry. You flee. Right? And then you're going to try to tell me to come to you. No. See, we're not stupid here, Trust. Shout out to my man Trust in the building. How you doing, Trust? Yeah, dude is wasting your time. No, here's the thing here, Trust. He wasn't wasting my time. He just gave me an hour for the show today. You don't get it, Trust. This is content for me. See, it's wasting time for y'all. It ain't wasting my time. Because if I didn't have this lovely conversation, Trust, I would not be online right now, brother. I would not be online. We're going to get into the details of time wasters. Okay? So then Brit No Filter, she comes back and says, Jay is not getting on your live to help you make your money on your little trash channel. I even posted fit men with chubby women on here a few times, so we know they exist. Nobody needs to approve this ish to you when it's already out there. Stay mad. Okay, let's get into this here, guys. No more deflection. So, Brit No Filter, you're really going to say that you've seen chunky, chubby women with fit men. There's a caveat to that, guys. And women don't understand this here. We're talking about the single men who are open and available, who proactively look for chunky, big back women. We're not talking about the men who've been married to their girl for 10 to 15 years, got 2 to 4 kids, been together since they've been in their 20s, and now they're in their 40s or 50s, and she's grown, life has been lifing in, and she doesn't look the same hotness when they got together. We're not talking about that. No, you see, women want to extrapolate when they do see a big girl with an N-shaped guy, right? But there's context, multiple contexts. We're not talking about the men who are still with their women because that woman is loyal. That woman's loyal, more than likely, even though that she may not be the same hotness when they got together in their 20s or late 20s, maybe early 30s. You know, when kids come into play here, we understand, ladies. We know that the babies, shout out to Donald Trump when he said the babies are slaves, 14th Amendment, you know, shout out to the babies are slaves, right? But we understand that when the babies come, it's going to do some dastardly deeds to your body. I get it. I get it. You know what, though? But ladies, you cannot excuse or try to add the man who's been with his woman for decades. And because of life and kids, maybe she's not the same way she used to be. But we're not talking about that because that don't count, because we need to go to the pictures and look at who these men and women were when they first got together. Like, I'm not gonna put my guys out, one of my guys out there, went to high school with him, and his wife, you know, she's a large woman. I'm not trying to be mean or rude, but she is a big lady, right? But the thing is, they've been together since he met her in the Navy over 20 years ago after we graduated high school in 1998. You know, he went to college a little bit, then went to the military, went to the Navy, and he met his girl on the ship. And they're still together today in 2025. So you may see her and you see my boy's doing big things in California, right? And you say, look at this example, Dave. Nah. You're missing the fact that he's been with her for a couple of decades and she's been loyal to the soil and been rocking with him since day one. You see, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the men who are actively single and then who go after big women. Hey, Leroy, just because a guy will smash a big girl, does he call her a girlfriend? You see, what you're all missing too is the fact that even though a man may smash low-hanging fruit, you see a big back girl, it's like, you know, I'm just kind of curious. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my guys don't see me. We all got that. We all got that thunder lips. You know, some of us may got that warthog. Some of us may got that in our old resume that we don't want no one to know that we went ahead and smashed something we weren't supposed to smash, right? And every once in a while, I'll be like, you know what, though? I don't feel like working so hard right now. Let me go ahead and knock this out the box here and keep it moving. I'm sorry, ladies. That's how men think. I ain't saying I've done that in a long time or whatever, but that's how men think. We'll see some low-hanging fruit. And if you got a cute face like Jill Scott, you know, and if it's something to work with, you know, we might give you that time of day. But is that man gonna call you his girlfriend? Is that man locking it down? How about this, Britta? How many marriages have you seen? No, take away marriages. How about people who are currently engaged right now with that infant, disciplined man, and he's dealing with a woman that's 200-300 pounds, eating Twinkies and ding dongs, eating cakes and pies, fried foods and French fries and McDonald's and Happy Meals and quarter pounders with cheeses, and going to Burger King with the Whopper special, and going to Taco Bell with the Mexi Melts and the beef supremes and all that stuff. No, we don't deal with the exceptions, Miss Britta. We deal with the rule. Am I wrong, tribe? Am I wrong, tribe? Hold on, shout out to my man EJ. Been a member for 2 years, 24 months. Guys, you can tell how long we've been in the game here. We got people being members for years, plural. My man dropped a 2-year chat saying, shout out to the Dick Nanigans, Musty Tether, gonna stop simming for these huge ass elephant ass. At the end of the day, Tether still won't let you smash. TWT. Hey, shout out to my man EJ in the building. Hey, EJ, I got some Dick Nanigans for you later. Hey, EJ. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with that member chat. Hey, EJ, I got Dick Nanigans for you later. Man. Don't worry. I got time today. Mark says, let's use logic. The sacrifice to be fit is great. You don't want someone who doesn't understand that sacrifice and move you off your purpose. Prison guy doesn't count. They usually have side women. facts, Mark. The sacrifice. What man got to go through to build themselves who they got to be. And a man's going to go through, always going to go through to go ahead and lower himself for someone who don't even give a damn about their health. Someone who's going to have heart disease. Someone's going to be on high blood pressures. I didn't say high blood pressure. I said high blood pressures. Okay? Leroy says facts. Nope, exactly. Sheila said she's the last phone number on the list. God dizzle, that's right. He says, Zick says, I myself have been guilty of it. Those would be throwing at men and making it very easy for men that they want to F them. That's how it happens. That's what I'm talking about, Zick. Exactly. Let me get back to the story here now with what we got going on here. We're going to continue. Wait, Pinball says, when was the last time you saw a well-to-do black man with a big bag with multiples? They might smash, but not taking them home to meet family. Another thing, Pinball, they're not bringing them out in public unless that is their wife and they've been with them for a hot minute, like I gave that example. Well-to-do men is not bringing that big back out there. Let's continue. Hold on. Let's keep it going here, guys. I told her, like, I just said, I don't need the help. Oh, I was mad. I was mean here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me pause here. When she responded, I was kind of mean here. I thought we were done. Britta No Filter, I let you be. But when she came in here, this is what I said, y'all. I don't need him to help. If a man wants to talk, he needs to back it up. Something women like you don't understand. Now you need to go back to your OnlyFans with the rest of the simps and eat some nutrients today. Hey, I was done with you, Britta. You shouldn't have came back at me. Hold on, let me read that again, guys. But hold on. I said, I don't need him to help. I don't need no. I do live streams with no one here. I do live streams by myself 3, 4, 5, 6 hours dolo with no bathroom breaks. You think I need a musty tether to help my show out? No. But check it out here. This is what I said. I said, I don't need him to help. If a man wants to talk, he needs to back it up. Something women like you don't understand. Now you need to go back to your OnlyFans with the rest of the simps and eat some nutrients today. Hey, man, I'm just saying. I said, OnlyFans caught a stray. Bad Dave. T. Orlando says, big gals will suck you completely off. Hey, T. Orlando, what you know about that? What you know about big girls? Hey, shout out to my man Thomas here. He been in the game for 2 months here, man. Talking about we sent free tether free zone. Shout out to my man Thomas. 2 months in the game. 2 months in the game. Shout out to you, brother. So Jay gonna come back. Hey, Britta, can't argue with peasants like him. I'm a peasant? Hey, you wanna know something, dog? You can call me a peasant. I'm a millionaire. I got more money than you. You know something, Tether J? In my IRA accounts, I made more money in interest than what you probably make in a year. Oh, yeah, I got to do that. Someone call me a peasant. Nah, you ain't call me no peasant. Here's where we going to go here. One of my investment accounts, I guarantee you, made more money in interest the past year than what you make in your own damn year, your own damn salary. That's how we moving over here. Oh, yeah. Gonna call me a peasant when I got money making money in my goddamn sleep. Ooh, shout out to the economy. Hey, I told y'all to buy the dip. Oh, T. Orlando. Hey, Jay Walker, Pinball. I told all y'all to buy the dip. Remember when all the tariffs were going in? And everybody talking about the market had dipped? Hey, guys, I lost 100 G's in March. I wasn't scared. I lost 100 G's in March and April with all that tariff talk, right? I wasn't scared. What did I tell people in multiple chats? Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Hey, I went from down to 100 to up 75 in 2 months. Buy the dip. You gonna call me the peasant when I make money in my goddamn sleep? I gotta pop my collar on down. I don't do that all the time. But dude, you're gonna try to project and call me a peasant when I got an investment accounts making more money than you do when you over there pushing that mop. All right, you over there doing the tether ass jobs. All right, so yeah, I had to do that. I had to do that. I don't need to type that. See, that's what keyboard warriors do. Call me a peasant. I'm gonna talk it out. Hold on, let's get it going here. I say, you keep saying white boys have more heart, then proceed to put on his granny panties and scourge like the fleeing person you are. The projection is white boys have more heart than you at 2 p.m. Oh. He gonna try to tell me white boys got more heart. Nah, Jay, peasant Jay, gay J, tether J. You came to my comment section. So the rule of thumb is, since you searched me out, you lost your home court advantage. You want to play an away game. Hey, guys. So, yeah, Project Leroy says, let TNT, they brought dib for the chips instead. Yeah, I know. You know. So they went through all that, but still won't can the bait. I know, Pinball. That was the whole point. They will call you a keyboard warrior. When I say push the keyboards away, they still stay in their keyboards. Who the real keyboard warrior? I ain't typing right now. My face is right here. Zig says, peasant, is that ninja a king? What does he think he is in his own head? Here's the thing that's crazy, though. A tether who immigrated from another country is calling someone who's foundational to this land, to this soil, where my family's been here for over 300 plus years, trying to call me a peasant when you ran to this country. You fled to this country. You are not in your homeland. The oxy goddamn moron here, calling people peasants when you are a peasant in your own country and you left there to come to where we're at here. Oh, that's why we're having a discussion today too. Well, all these goddamn people want to talk about us, but you ain't in your goddamn homeland. Lord have mercy. Says he can do a double shift at the fluffing job and makes that kind of money. Yeah, I know. Let him get his fluff on. Let him get his fluff on. You know? Then again, here's the last thing that he says here. So I want to read this out here. He says, when you're ready to meet face to face, come let me know. It's in the post. I don't do the internet beef. I'm out and my DMs is always open. Why do you mean your DMs? No. I'm not gay. I'm not trying to, I don't want to be in your DMs so you can try to tell me some sweet nothings, Jay. I'm not trying to be in your DMs so you can try to sweep me off your feet. I'm not here for that. I like ladies, Jay. I love the women. I love women. Why is a grown-ass man telling me to slide in the DM? No. We put this all in public here. This says, this is what I said here. Y'all know I was ready for this one now. I was like, in no response still. You are not coming to Chicago, so stop the tough guy talk. You are not coming anywhere near the South Side, let alone 42nd and King Drive. I gave you a street where you could meet me at. Oh, yeah, my old stomping grounds, because I'm 43rd is where the J&J Fish is at, Jay. Hold on. So click the link at 2 p.m. Don't worry. I have a good conversation about simps caping for fat girls who don't get action. Okay, guys. We went through the thread. If you guys want to see it, go to my Twitter. What's going on, Lorenzo? What's going on? Okay. If you guys want to see the whole thread, oh, there's more. Hold on. There's another person who said some dumb stuff here. Let me because there's some sub posts in here. Wait, did someone comment? Did someone came in late? Oh, T. Orlando's trolling right now. T. Orlando went on my Twitter. It says pull up to the stream. T. Orlando instigating right now. I see T. Orlando instigating right now. Hold on. Let me get to one that, here we go. Now there's more, Jay Walker. Another simp. And now I want to get to my diatribe after this here. Another simp came in the comment section after tether ass, gay ass Jay, right? So he says, yo, post up like an auntie with no kids and you worried about folks' weight. Wait a minute. This guy's name is Redacted Hasashi, whatever this dude's name is. Dude, you're a man. Why are you using sign language? Guys, yo, chat. We got another tether that came into the post here that was using sign language. What's that, guys? Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Sign language. Wait a minute. You a man, dog? Why are you a man acting like a bitch? Why are you a man talking like a straight up mark ass, punk ass, trick ass, simp ass, bitch? You a man. Why are you caping for fat girls? And then trying to call me auntie and I'm fat. Hold on. I did not know I was fat, y'all. I did not know that my 30-inch waistline was fat. Hey, guys, yes, I have a 30-inch waistline. Yeah. Worked hard to get my 30-inch waistline back. I did not know 30-inch waistline for a grown-ass 45-year-old man is fat these days. Guys, if you guys look at my profile photo on YouTube, like you go to my YouTube channel with the red background, the mic, and I'm like this here, I got the whole torso up here. You can look at my chest and my body here. Nothing showcased fat. So why is a grown-ass man called another man fat trying to talk like a goddamn woman? Oh, God, let me continue. We're going to finish this one off here, right? So I go ahead, then I'm like, no, I don't want to go back and forth with this guy, but because I just went on Tether J, and I post a link for the live stream here. I says, Tether, that's a projection. You can't even roast right. You see a man that's in shape and it burns you. You can also pull up in a few hours instead of being a keyboard warrior yourself if your janky coconut connection allows you to pull up. Yeah, these coconut connections. You know they got bad internet connection, right? So this is when I got this guy because he hasn't responded yet, right? Hold on. He says, Dave, stick to podcasting. Bud, you not one of them guys. I can see your chunky chipmunk face and you're sweet. I'm sweet? Damn, Tethers are gay, ain't they? And then there was typos in here, so he posted again and said you're, right? So then hold on. Hold on, let me go back here. So I come back. This is my last comment that he hadn't responded. What's going on, Jay? Not you. There's a tether that we're talking about. Not you, Jay. So I says, look at you. You can't even type with typos in your post trying to roast. You are sad. What am I supposed to do with tethers who can't even spell? Damn, you simp cuts is getting worse by the day. What am I supposed to do? You're acting like a simp. You're acting like a cuck. You got typos and you can't spell. So right then and there, it's like, why am I wasting my time with yo janky ass? If you can't spell and you caping for big backs, what are we gonna do here? So yeah, okay, now we're done with the thread now. Took me an hour and 20 minutes to get to the thread here. As we're going on, likes up in the building, guys, likes up. Shout out to the tribe here, y'all. I'm having a good time today. I know I'm animated here, but here's what I'm done with the thread here. The link is pinned to the chat. If any of you tethers are hate watching and you wanna state your case, but you're not, you're scared. You're the keyboard warriors. You guys love to call us out, but you know what though? When someone's ready for the pull-up here, then they want to change the game. Then they want us to go to them. No, that's not how it works here, guys. If you're going to come into my post, if you're going to come into my mentions, now you're playing the away game. You don't get to dictate the terms to try to create a home court advantage. No. Since you started an away game, this ends in an away game. You don't come here and then tell me to go there. No. If you come here, then you stay here, and then you come with that work. And I'll make sure that I deliver that work right back to you, and I'll send you back on your musty-ass inner tube back where you came from here. But you're going to talk about, I don't do the internet beef, but then you literally want me to go in your DMs so you want to start a fight. You are here for the beef. You started the beef. You came into my comment section. You want to start talking shit, and you know what? You ain't here. But why are we here? For me to do this live stream? Because we can blame women, and rightfully so, regarding dating. Like Britta No Filter here, who thinks that there are well-to-do fit men who are actively seeking fat girls. The problem is, and I had women agree with me, I didn't read this post here, a woman came into the thread and agreed with me. And I literally said this here, and here's the problem that women don't understand, and you cuck-ass tether gay boys. Because I'm starting to think that a lot of tethers, a majority are gay. I'm starting to think that, y'all. Every time I have an interaction here, it's getting kind of zesty. It's getting kind of moist. You want me to come in your DMs. But a disciplined man, a man who works his ass off, a man who's built himself from the ground up, a man who understands what his worth is, he's not going to put in all that work for a lesser than person that will potentially bring him down. If a man has as much sense and sensibility to grind and work to build himself to be that what women desire, and that he's put himself in a position where that his work is on point, his career is on point, why would he bring himself down to somebody who has a less than mentality attitude, Jay? Or Britta? Why do cucks like you, and why do ignorant, feminist, fat, big blacks like you think that men are stupid? Why do you think that men have no value? Why do you think that men have to settle? Why do you think that men are so oblivious that they're just gonna look at a big girl, and because she got a nice personality and a nice smile, he gonna fall for her? Men are visual creatures. What we see is the first thing that we appreciate. I'll get to it, EJ, in a second. Men are visual creatures. If we don't like what we see, we ain't gonna like you. How many fat girls, big back girls, obese women are still single, but still talking just like you? But you're gonna try to lie and project saying you've seen in shape men and disciplined men with big girls. I gotta go back to the beginning here. Ladies, getting a man fresh out of prison, like the TV show Love During Lockup and Love After Lockup. A prison man, a pookie don't count. What are you saying here, Tierland? I'm gonna get some of these chat comments here. Men will pipe fat women, but only a broke pookie will wife a fat woman. Think about it. Name the last successful man you saw getting married to a fat woman. I'll wait. I got one better for you, Tierlando. I'll drop the crickets for you. I'm waiting too. See, a man will have sex with anything, but we're talking about relationship and sexual relationships. A man, if he's horny enough, will put his dick in a gas can to get off. Hey, say I'm lying, guys. If you in a bad hunch, you will put your dick in a gas can to get off, just to get that nut off. What I'm saying here is, with a man, when it comes to just sex and sex only, hey, if there's something there that may be appeasing, we'll go ahead and D it down. But like Tierlando's saying here, Britta and gay tether ass Jay, who never clicked the link, show me big back women who are proactively engaged or married to these kind of men. You can't. They're not there. They are not there. Hold on. Before I would do that here, I'm gonna take a break here. Not a break here, but let me go back over here to the Cash App gang here. We got a couple of Cash Apps here. We got my man Aaron Parker in the building. My man Quick, he's in the building dropping the $5 Cash App. We got the first Cash App in the game here. Says from the tip. That's one. Hey, pause, brother. But for the tip jar, I get it. Hey, my man Quick in the building with the Cash App. The $5 holla. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Right back at you with the Cash App. Let me go ahead and acknowledge you over here. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And then we got my man EJ in the building. He in the Cash App game with the $1 holla. I said pause to Orlando. Shout out to my man EJ. He says, cry to Miguel to save her and still lost. My man EJ in the building, the Cash App game. Hey, EJ, the skip master. Hey, brother, salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the Cash App. Oh, man. Let me go ahead and acknowledge you over here, brother. Thank you, EJ. EJ showing your boy love, man. That's what I'm talking about here. Let me go back over here. Oh, yeah, we got another super here. Before I want to get these out the way, so I can keep talking here. Shout out to my man, Mark the Guardian, and my man, Mark in the building. How you living, brother? The $5 holla pushing the green plates in the chat saying, today's big women are as nice as they have the low body counts as the big women I grew up with. Today you get a delusional big woman with attitude. My man, Mark the Guardian in the building. Hey, Mark. Brother Salud, thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And right back at you with the super. Let me go ahead and acknowledge that over here. Yep, I acknowledge it. Thank you, man. So let's get back to the conversation here now. I went through the whole thread here. I said a few side comments here, but what we're talking about here today is the problem with dating is not only women, guys. It's the men too. Because we got these janky ass dudes. Some of them are FBA because we got to admit it. You know, we got some pookies in the game. We can't deny that, guys. But what I mentioned earlier about how they threw everybody, what's going on, Alexander? They threw everybody to the black bucket. But then when it hits the fan, they make us the mascots to say that we are the projection. We are the face of that degeneracy. Like I'm here in Chicago. Whenever there's major fights and you seeing fights breaking down, and like I mentioned earlier on Twitter when I was watching videos, and they say, look at the black folks, look at the animals. But then when I scroll in, I see nothing but immigrants. When you look at the abortion rates, the deletion of women having these abortions, these deletions, I want you guys to don't take my word for it, do your homework on it. Take out black Americans and find out how many other blacks that they hijacked in there who are also having these deletions at the Planned Parenthoods, which is being defunded with the big beautiful bill. But look at how many we see of the Caribbean and Africa diasporas and everybody's immigrants, then they add them on to under the black bucket. But for some reason, we're degenerates. No disrespect, y'all, but Jamaicans, y'all doing this too. Dominicans, y'all doing this too. Haitians, y'all doing this too. Everybody in the Caribbean, y'all doing this too. They're bringing it here and then making it all one bucket. No. I want you to understand here, guys, that they're making it all one big ass bucket. But with this big ass bucket, we got these less than trick ass, mark ass dudes who are tethers, who are even more less than our own foundational black Americans, our black Americans who are out here sipping and caping. Take black women out of this here. How often do you see immigrants loving they white Beckys? They make it seem like that black men love white women. Don't get it twisted, you know. Ask Tia Orlando, you know, there's some nice white girls out there. Tia Orlando, I didn't mean to put you on blast. But there's some nice white girls out there. We got brothers that does dip in the milk of magnesia. There are people, we got our brothers, we got the Pookie, we got regular dudes who go ahead and live in the game of white massa. I get it. But whenever that we talk about racism, black issues, I always see people from other countries and other immigrants who tell us, stop it, nigga. You need to stop with this racism. You know, the white men. Y'all love the white man. Y'all talk about us. But y'all love, hooray, the white man. Y'all love the white man. Y'all love white Becky. If y'all could have a chance, and here's the thing, ladies, especially my immigrant ladies, you know this for a fact, because you can take black Americans off this because you don't like us. You know that black men would prefer white Jesus Becky over you. But these are the same men who will come into a comment section and cape for a big black woman. And the crazy thing is that big black woman ain't checking for that tether. Because when you cape the way you cape like that, that coochie dries faster than super glue. Hold on. Tia Orlando says, hold on, man, don't speak on them damn Beckys. Hey, what's going on, man, dog? Beckys will love you better. Why do we have men and not just we're doing a focus. We're delineating. We're zeroing in on this now. Not only we're delineating when it comes to culture, not only we're delineating when it comes to the history, not only we're delineating when it comes to the lineage, we're delineating from these cucks as well. They don't speak for us. They get mad when we fight oppression. That's why they're okay with white supremacy the way they are. They're mad when we fight the oppressor. They're mad when we fight white supremacy. Oh, you niggas need to comply. Every time you see a police video, comply, nigga. Right? They always tell us to comply. Or, oh, you don't know what you have it here in America. You know what? That's fine. You think that we don't know what we want. That's all fine and dandy, guys. So you know what that means here? Know what that means? We need to separate completely. Completely. No more cosplaying. No more hijacking. Don't come into the comments saying black women. No. We're talking immigrants for you, brother. Because my mama's a black woman. My wife's a black woman. My daughter's a chocolate dropper. She's going to grow to be a black woman. My aunts, all from Hazelhurst, Mississippi, are black women. You're dealing with immigrants. And not just any immigrants. We're dealing with tethers. There's a difference. That's why we're delineating right now, so that they can't hijack and cosplay as us. What are you saying here? Said there's an entire show dedicated to big white women and African men. 9-day fiance. Hey, Mark, you ain't telling no lies on that one. You ain't telling no lies on that one. So then Big Becky's have good credit. They finance a lot of Hellcats. Oh, damn. Hey, come on, not the Hellcat gang. Look, Tyrion, what you saying here? Facts. Becky's would contribute. B-dubs want to spend your last time on BS. Look, hey, Mark. I don't need you and T. Orlando teaming up together, because that's a nasty twosome. I don't need you two being a duo, all right? Y'all need to pause for a second. I don't need T. Orlando and Mark the Guardian teaming up, be like, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. No. I don't need y'all two teaming up like that. But as you guys see here, we have the link there. They're not going to click the link. That's what these type of people do. They're time wasters. They're never going to click the link. They call us keyboard warriors when in actuality they're the keyboard warrior. And what we're saying here is that men is not men these days. Whether we know we got an issue here in the States, but we have an issue with men worldwide, especially from the Caribbean and other and African continents here. We got a lot of these cats here who are fatherless. They talk about the black home for us. It's worse for the Caribbean. It's worse for you Africans. And y'all know, I don't know how many times I'm gonna start doing videos on this, how they don't even know they daddies, and their daddy was a Rolling Stone, just going in here and dipping and dodging and dipping. Matter of fact, then there was a man on Jason Black's show last night. Shout out to Jason Black. He had a guy on there who said he had 4 kids by 3 different women, and he on the road in Ohio here. That's the degeneracy we talking about. They want to blame it all on black men. Y'all immigrants are doing the same or just as worse here. Y'all are doing the same and just as worse here. We have degenerate men who were not raised with their fathers. We have degenerate men who did not have any OGs, uncles, or well-to-do established strong men to teach them right and wrong and to impart masculinity from an older source to a younger source so they can grow and build to the manhood they are today. And unfortunately to you, Tether Gay J, you're not that. Men don't cape for women the way you do. Because the way you cape is on some straight up feminist, weak ass, bitch ass shit. I'm being direct. And let's just keep it a buck here. You may think that I'm being direct and I'm a meanie. What about the women who liked, hearted, as well as commented now in the thread? Ain't that crazy? Like, you and that other gay tether dude is trying to defend this big black women here. And then when you see my original post, it is liked by more women as well as men. What is that telling you, Tether Gay J? That women don't like simps either. Women don't like simps. Women put simps like you in the friend zone. And all you do then, when you put your cape on, is keep reinforcing their delusion, thinking that they're going to get the man that they're going to get, when in actuality the man they're looking for is just looking right through her. And thinking you're good, says you're friends with her, she ain't giving you that ass either. So check this out, Jay. As I'm going to stop this part of the live stream to move on to the next topic. You guys are hurting masculinity. You guys are worse than women because you should know better, even with no dad in your life. You should know better by your goddamn results because only soft-ass, weak-ass, mark-ass men talk the way you do. Because if you had results of the women in your life, you wouldn't be saying what you're saying. That's a fact. If you had the results of what real men receive in the dating market, those words would not even come out of your mouth. Those words would not even come for you to type it. Those words would not even allow you to hit the button post. Just remember, you came to my post. I'd be damned to go follow you. Why would I follow a musty tether who came to me and is trying to be gay towards me? No. Here's the thing here. I'm not chasing after a gay tether who wants me to slide in his DMs. You had the opportunity to at least click the link 2 times, and you don't do it. So you know what? You can say you're not here with this internet beef, then why were you still talking? Because you are for the beef. Otherwise, you would have said your one comment and kept it moving. No, you're here for the beef. The problem is, you're just not good at this. You suck at this. You're probably good at sucking dick. You know, you probably got knee pads sewn into your pants all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. You probably got, he kept bringing up the white boys are braver than me. You know what it is? You probably are sucking on white cock right now as we speak, and that's why you're not here. I get it. You kept bringing up white boys all the time, and you want me to pull up, and you want me to slide in your DMs. I get it. You like white daddy. You like white massa. You got your knee pads, and you want to suck the cock. You know what's going to happen here? That ain't happening here. So Jay, grow some balls. Stop caping for fat chicks. Because remember, they ain't fucking you guys. If I wasn't demonetized already, I'm already demonetized. Y'all ready? I'm going to do some more of the stuff here. I'm done with the tether. I'm done with that tether talk here now. I gave that an hour and 40 minutes. I tried to give the tethers time to pull up, but they don't want to pull up. Who's the real keyboard warrior? You don't see me typing. You don't see me going on a thread. I said, squash the typing. Pull up. Since you won't pull up, you ain't nothing but a dick-sucking faggot. Ooh, I'm gonna get in trouble now. Hey, okay, let's keep it moving here. Zig says, you don't know what you have to translate to, I don't think you deserve it. That's the hate you are hearing when you say that. Yeah, I know, man. It's wild, Zig. How you living over there? Ty says FBA all day. That's right, brother. What's going on, Eric? What up, Dave? I'm married, but I watch my kids search for their persons. And Dave, it's rough out here. Yeah, hey, man, I know it's rough. I know it's rough, Eric. You married, I get it. It's rough out here. But you know what, though? We ain't here for the sucker stuff, though. We ain't here for the sucker stuff. Prodigy Leroy said, Jay getting cooked. Hey, shout out to you, Leroy. Hey, man, we can't deal with that kind of crap here. The link is still pinned, Jay Walker. But, you know, the Jay that we're talking to on Twitter, he ain't going to show up. You know why? If you look at his responses, he's not smart enough to have this conversation. Even if I say, you know what, Jay, I will remove the profanity, I will put myself on mute, and I will give him the floor to talk, and then we'll go do a back and forth. And I'll just sit here. He's too scared to even do that. See, this is what happens when real men say, F the back and forth here, just go ahead and be like men here. No, we ain't worried about that. But here's the thing, Jay Walker, the link is going to be pinned for the entire live stream. And we're going to do some more, we're going to do some dick nanigans right now, right? We're going to get to the next topics here. So if he clicks the link, I'll stop what I'm doing to have the conversation. I will literally pause. I will be a gentleman, and I will let the man say what he's going to say, and I will not cut him off, and we'll do a back and forth. But just know one thing, once we get started, it ain't going to be pretty. Yeah. To him, that's probably a compliment. Yep. So hey, what's going on, Go Cree Cree? Good to see you. All right, guys, next topic here. Y'all saw the thumbnail here, well, the title here. We're going to continue on this talking point here now. Let's keep it going. Paul Pierce. Y'all know who Paul Pierce is. Y'all see the video making around. We want to talk about this right now, right? We're going to go together to Tether Gay Talk into this here, right? So Paul Pierce was talking about dating. Hey, what's going on, Shantae? Hey, it's been a while, girl. Where you been at? How you living, girl? We got people showing up on a Sunday. That's what's good. How you living, girl? Good to see you. Got cute-ass Shantae in the building. Yeah. So check it out, guys. Y'all seen Paul Pierce making around. Man, this dude's been making around since he got fired from ESPN. Okay? What's going on, Vladimir? Good to see you. Oh, I'm not done yet. Matter of fact, I almost forgot. I made myself an old-fashioned, and I haven't had a sip yet on this Sunday. Hold on. Let me take a pause, guys. You know I love my old-fashioned. I make them professional now. I don't know. I got the cherries in here now. I got the orange slices. Hold on, y'all. Damn, I let the ice melt it down here. I should have taken sips earlier. It's all right, though. Shout out to the old-fashioned gang. I needed that. Peep game, guys. So, Paul Pierce, a.k.a. The Truth. NBA Hall of Famer, got a chip with the Boston Celtics, and he's been wilding out ever since he got let go from ESPN. And this kind of goes inside to what the talk we were talking about earlier, because Paul Pierce has his own live stream, got his own podcast. He got a female host. I've seen this girl on multiple podcasts. She is somewhat attractive, but at the same time, though, she got a mouth on her. She's not, every time I see this woman on podcasts, I just hear an angry woman. I hear someone really just go out of her way, and then she thinks she's cooking and doesn't realize that she be cooking herself. And the one thing about Paul Pierce is a multi-millionaire who is when you make it to the Hall of Fame, no matter how you feel about him or not. I know, Leroy, I'm being nice. Come on now. We literally had a conversation about fat girls getting plowed here, right? So she's attractive to the fat girl circuit. How about that, Leroy? Work with me, Leroy. Work with me, Leroy. Okay? We literally just talk about dudes smashing fat chicks here. So, just work with me here. Paul been the biggest LeBron hater. And though, Tier Orlando, I will agree with that. I'm not a Paul Pierce fan. I'll say that. Paul Pierce is a goddamn. I saw a video of him the other day. It was a short that he said that he had a better offensive game than MJ. That he had more skill set. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Paul Pierce you think I be on my old fashions and drinking. Paul Pierce be liquored up when he be talking. Says, are you talking about, I think that's her name. I say she's cute. I didn't say she's fine, guys. I can rate her a 6, right? She's a 6, right? She a big bag? Okay. We'll get into that. But we're going to get into Paul Pierce's comments. But I want to set the stage here, guys, because Paul Pierce is somebody who's a standout high school basketball player. He was a standout collegiate at Kansas. He was a lottery pick to the Boston Celtics. He got screwed by falling his luck. Didn't he drop like the number 10th pick? He was like the 8th or 10th pick in that 98 draft, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? He dropped like the 10th pick to the Celtics. So he shouldn't have fell that far, because he was one of the top college players, right? And he was a perennial all-star, multiple contract extensions. And then, of course, once they made the big trade to bring KG, Kevin Garnett, they brought Ray Allen back in 2008, and the Celtics won the championship that year, right? And they should have won 2 or 3 championships if KG never had that injury, as well as Kendrick Perkins. They basically lost their whole front line, right? So take that away. Then, of course, it ended in Boston. He went to Brooklyn, and then I think he finished off a career to Washington Wizards, right? At the end of the day, Paul Pierce, he had like an 18-year career, guys, if I'm wrong, guys. My NBA mind is pretty sharp here. I'm close to like a 18-year career, made multiple millions on top of millions. He's a winner and all. He's a hater, but he's a winner. Got to give him that, right? So a man of his position, does not he have the right to talk about what top caliber men are looking for compared to what the women are saying? Right, guys? What are you saying here, Mark? Paul and LeBron were legit rivals, and to be honest, he punked him in the playoffs his first time with my Cavs, and he left for Miami. I don't think Paul punked LeBron. That was a combination of KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce. I'm not a LeBron fan, even though you might see LeBron here, but this photo here is not me getting down with LeBron. This is me looking at the greats, and you see LeBron, you see Mike, and if you look close there, that's Kobe's fallen jersey there, and if you look where my hand is at, that's the ghost of Kobe there, right? So that's me being a basketball fan, but I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan, right? We got to be honest, though, Mark. That was a combination of 3-on-1. I'm saying it's a team sport, 5-on-5, but it wasn't like Paul Pierce was one-on-one. And Rondo, thank you, T. Orlando. Thank you. Hey, yeah, Rondo was young. That was a young Rondo, right? But we got to be honest, though, right? That was a team effort of a collective of great players who dialed back their game for the greater good of the team to win that championship. Because Ray Allen dialed back his game. He wasn't his prime, but Seattle Ray Allen was still a problem, guys. Remember? Seattle Ray Allen was a problem. KG may have been at the he was in his prime, but he was coming out of his prime. They just told KG, focus on defense. You're going to get your buckets. Boom, boom, boom. And then, of course, Paul Pierce will be the number one option, right? So it was a legit team. And you're right. A young Rondo running that point guard, and he didn't care about his numbers. He was just dishing and passing and running the floor. So, yeah, we got to look at that there. Says T. Lamb says, Pierce got mad because LeBron pulled up and ended his run. So look at Boston's roster, look at Cleveland's roster. Yeah, I will say, as much as I'm not a LeBron fan, I'm not denying that. LeBron's Cleveland roster had no business beating that Boston roster. I'll admit to that. Now, I'm not even a LeBron fan. Y'all know that. It's MJ all day and twice on Sunday, you know? Paul Pierce was the Steve Smith of the NBA, hated, but got respect for him. You know what? That's a good comparison. You know what, though? That is a good, you know what, Smitty? No, Mark, I had to think for a second, Mark. That is a good comparison because Steve Smith was a perennial all-star. He had multiple great years in the league on multiple teams, you know, but he was never that number one guy. I'll give you that. Yep, I said Rondo. Don't forget Rondo. So now to Orlando, he got punked out. LeBron gave up and left us for Miami. He did leave. And that's one thing about LeBron. That's what we're going to get into. I'm not talking about LeBron. I'm just giving the background. I will say this, though. LeBron did bitch up, though, because you should have beat Orlando in 2010 when Kobe got his ring. Hey, you got to remember, LeBron didn't show up. If you remember all the Nike commercials with the puppets, remember the sock puppets? You had the LeBron puppet and the Kobe puppet. That was the year you should have had Cleveland and LA, but Orlando and Dwight Howard had no reason of going to that NBA Finals, right? But anyway, I digress. Let's get back into it now. We're talking about Paul Pierce, a man who's a multi-millionaire NBA champion. So you don't think that he has the disposable of women after him, guys? I mean, he's older than me by a good 3 or 4 years. So I'm 45 years old. So what? Paul Pierce is like 48, 49 years old, guys? What's going on, Divine? Good to see you. Yeah, LeBron punked out in 2009. Yeah, that's what's up, Mad Dog. So take away basketball out of it. We all got our personal basketball Jones on this, right? We can have a conversation about Paul Pierce and LeBron James later. But from the dating aspect, from the woman aspect in relationships here, don't you think that Paul Pierce can talk about the type of women that he's been around and what the women that he wants? He says, Paul Pierce had them strippers on the IG Live. Yes, he did. He said, that's why he got fired, T. Orlando. So let's do this here. Let's react to that video. That if you ain't seen it yet, we're going to do it right now. All right? Likes up in the building, guys. Let's go ahead and react to it. So here's old girl here, right? Hey, guys, T. Orlando, you called her a big back. Did she lose weight? Because the main thing I look at is the neck. You see, you know a woman's size by her neck. Said Paul had no big backs in the IG Live. I hear you, T. Orlando. T. Orlando going in. He's like, no big back there. No, but T. Orlando, did she lose weight? Because the one thing look at a woman's her neck here. And she's not dressed like a big back here, but that's besides the point here. Yeah, I know what the hell. She was on another podcast. But check it out here. Even Kevin Durant had to give Paul Pierce his flowers by saying he didn't have a weakness in his game. Okay. For real? Wait, what the hell? Are y'all serious? She lost over 100. Oh! This is why we do the live streams. Thank you, T. Orlando. Thank you, what the hell? Said, this is as slim as she's ever been. If you look up her online, she was a big thing. Okay, guys. Hey, this is why we do the live streams. I'm only going about the video. Y'all put me on game. Hey, guys, hey, this is why y'all the tribe. This is why y'all part of the AIC. I can't see every single thing here. I can pull myself back and say, hey, tribe, put me on game. She was a big back and she lost a lot of weight here. All right, but I will do this here. I won't be a meanie. I'll probably be meanie in a second here. Congratulations for losing the weights. All right. Congratulations on losing the weights. All right. Right, Divine? I didn't know that either. See, this is why we have the tribe. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. All right. Says, and what are you saying here, Mad Dog? Says, why people act Paul Pierce, don't be pulling some cold women. You know what, though? Here's the problem, Mad Dog, with Paul Pierce. He's an asshole and a hater. So when you see a hater, you don't want to rock with him initially. So that's the game here, you know. But she can still get it here, okay? She had surgery, Vladimir? Okay. See, this is why I have y'all here. So check us out, guys. What are you saying here, Peter? Makes sense now that she and her ego's inflated? Yeah, it makes sense now. I get it. Okay. Y'all may have seen this. I saw O'Shea react to this yesterday, but we're going to do the whole video myself here. Yeah, Dave, she was a wide-shouldered saurus. Hey, come on, man. Hey, Jay got the comment of the day right now. He called her a shoulder saurus. Hey, stop it, man. You wrong for that one. All right, okay, guys. Let's have the conversation, guys. Let's have the conversation, and let's hear if Paul Pierce is wrong or right. Let's react, guys. Let's go.
This is your boy, Paul Anthony, the Truth Pierce, and I got something to say.
What do you have to say, sir?
I'm just tired of these females who cooked after 30.
Oh.
I'm going to say it like that. Cooked.
Okay, so you're personally attacking me, so I would like to know.
How am I attacking you?
Because I'm after 30, so I'm cooked.
Yeah. 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 Listen.
I'm crying.
Yes, dog.
Hold up. Before we get into it, guy, hey, tribe, let me ask the chat question here. Do you think women north of 30 are cooked? Press a 1 in the chat if women over 30 are cooked. Now, there's a caveat, guys. We're not talking about married women. We're not talking about women with kids who are off the market. We are only talking about single women in the dating game. Okay, guys? We're not talking about married women. We're not talking about married women with kids. We're only directing this question for 30 years and up. Press a 1 if you say they're cooked after 30. Press 2 if you say, nah, Dave. Hey, if you say 2, give me a different age. Okay? If you guys say 2, give me a different age. If you say 30 is not that, let's continue.
Oh, listen, dog. Guys is over here like, yo, prime is 25 to 30. Let's keep it 100.
But let me say this. I hear exactly what you're saying, right? I've heard it before. People have said it. Women age like milk, men age like fine wine. I've heard it 1,000 times, right? For me personally, I'm going to say this. Me, maybe I am cooked. But you know what? I'm cooked and it tastes delicious because I was not given what it needed to give when I was in my 20s. I didn't know my body. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know how to fuck. I didn't know how to suck. I didn't know how to throw it back. Now I could do all of those things plus more. I understand who I am as a woman. My emotional maturity is here. And at the end of the day, I know that it feels like there's women who are jaded because they've been with so many men and now they're cooked. I understand that perspective. But personally, for me, I feel so into my bag as a 30-year-old because...
And then after 34, 35, man.
Hold up. Let's pause that here, guys. Let's pause that here. Big box. Let me go to the big box here. Let's pause that here for a second, guys. Ladies, you do not listen to a woman like this here. That is not a flex to tell men that you now know how to throw it back. You know your body and you know how to fuck now. No, no, no. The man that you want, let's be real here. We know, here's the thing, we're not stupid. We're not oblivious, right? We know that all women have a past. There's no such thing as women who are virgins today unless you're in a really secular, exclusive religious situation here. You're going to find that, that one off, no woman is going to be a virgin these days, right? But the idea is that everybody has a past. How bad is their past? And for a woman to say, I didn't know my body, I didn't know how to fuck, I didn't know how to throw it down, I know what I'm doing here. Ladies, that's not a flex. You wanna know why? Because the man that you really truly desire is gonna say, don't worry, I'll teach you how to fuck. I'll show you how I like it. Don't worry about that. You don't need all those bodies. Hey, you work with me, I'll work with you. It's gonna take a few practice rounds. We're gonna do some sessions here. We're gonna get it in. I'm not trying to get down with a woman who just knows what the hell they doing like a goddamn pro, and you know for a fact that if she's doing the way she's doing, how many ninjas has she been with, especially when she's north of 30, 35 years old, that she had to be with to get there? Now, let me say something here. Oh, okay, guys, I'll get to that in a second. So, don't get it twisted here, right? I get it. I understand. People gonna have a pass. Guys don't want to know you're a professional. Guys don't want you to have all the kinks worked out by the time you get to us. That just let us know that you just been going to town on so many dudes multiple times to the point it's like, I'm ready now. And the guys be like, okay, we can have some fun, but I don't know about that here. Let me go pull that up. It sounds like high mile. Exactly, Vladimir. That's what we're talking about here. What she describing is someone's been ran through it. When someone says, I know my body, I know how to throw it back, which means that she has been ran through or whatever the case, or she's been finding dudes to help her get practice makes perfect, I guess. Oh, let's go back to it, guys.
Think about this. When I cook some food, or it's cooked, right? Now I ate some, then it's leftovers. Then I put it in the refrigerator. After so many days, you got to throw it out. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy.
Like, how long do Thanksgiving food last after Thanksgiving? How many days we giving it? 3? Then you throw it out. So that means if you cooked at 30, 35, we got to throw it out. I'm just saying. But listen, I will say this. Mm-hmm. This is for the man who's looking for a relationship. This is for a man who's looking for kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like cooked food, personally. I don't got time to season nothing. Like, give it to me already prepared. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean?
I just feel like
But hold on, though, right? What Paul Pierce is saying here is, let me go to the big box here. And I get it. If it comes to just sexual access, if you're a man like Paul Pierce or my man T. Orlando, who's never going to get married, if you're just out here living your life and you are the man you're talking about who's in shape, who's fit, who got his career, got his money, he don't got to worry about anything else. If anything, a woman's coming to his life to be a compliment. A woman's not coming in here that he could chase after. He's not coming after a woman because he's incomplete. It's a compliment because his life is set. He can buy anything he wants. He can go anywhere in the world he wants. He can buy any woman, anything he wants to buy her. So when it comes to Paul Pierce, what is he talking about? I want the quote unquote cook one because I ain't never gonna marry y'all. So here's how what Paul Pierce saying. If you gonna be cooked, all you're gonna get is a guy like me who's just gonna run through you. And then when I'm done with you, I'm gonna find the next chick who is cooked for me seasoned right to do that again. I'm gonna do rinse and repeat every 6 months to the year. That's what Paul is talking about. He ain't talking about I like it cooked, so you need to be ready to go so that I'm gonna lock you down. He ain't marrying a chick like this here. No. He wants a chick like this. If you know how to do that, I don't need to teach you nothing, and we can have a good 6 to 8 month run. Hey, let the chips fall, baby. Let's continue.
I'm good with cooked food.
I feel like, you know what?
Don't feel that way. Hey, listen.
No,
you got a market.
No, I'm gonna keep it so real with you right now when I say this. I have no lack of people who want me. Like, it's not giving that. So I don't feel.
What do you mean, want you?
It's not just
Wanna
sexually.
do something?
Hold on here. I'm going to rewind this back a little bit here. But when she says, I know people who want me, right? It's not just sexually. No. See, women need to understand. I don't know her personal relationship right now, but yes, guys will be in your DMs. Guys will be in your text messages. Guys will say all the sweet nothings to get in that ass. But are they going ahead and going to put a ring on your finger? Are they basically going to say, you know what, though? I'm going to retire you from the streets. I'm going to take you off the stroll here, and I'm going to make you a quote-unquote honest woman like the simp I am. And are we seeing that right now? No. Just because the fact that you got guys in your... That's the problem with women today, guys. And ladies, you understand this. Or you don't understand it. Just because a man is in your DMs doesn't mean that he's serious about you. He's only serious about that ass you got. He's only serious about what that mouth do. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story really fast. I'll be really, really short here. T. Orlando knows the woman because T. Orlando, when me and him first started met, and we're talking about females and women, we're having conversations as grown men do. I was telling him about some old exes I used to date, right? And the one celebrity entertainer that I showed T. Orlando, right? T. Orlando, check this out. She came in when we were talking, right? And then we were having this bad falling out. And then she was telling me, you know how many guys are in my IG right now, Dave? You know how many people in my DMs, Dave? Do you know? We were going back and forth. We were at odds, right? It was basically the end at that point. You know how many people are in my DMs, Dave? And you know what I said to her? I said, just because they're in your DMs, how serious are they? Are they in your DMs to fuck? Or are they in your DMs to actually want to rock with you? There's a difference, and women cannot decipher the difference. If a man slides into your DMs because like, damn, you got a fat ass, what you doing on Saturday night? Compared to, damn, you got a fat ass, but man, I want to know what your career path is. What we gonna do on a Sunday morning? Let's go.
No, it's not just sexually. I don't care what no one says. It's not just
wanna
sexually.
Be with you?
Yes. People love me, adore me, my vibe, my energy,
Every
glow.
dude want to be with a girl when they see him.
No. You can have that argument you want. I know I'm a hot commodity. Fight me if you want to.
Why are you single then?
Because
that's the delusion. Because here's the thing too, guys. If a woman knows she's a hot commodity, there's men in her DMs that she don't view like that and put already in the friend zone. Okay? Think about it. Even if the guys who are not after sex, she should not be in the streets anymore. Women, the goal is to get out of the streets, to find that dude who's gonna rock with you right. If you talk right, you wanna have a family, but to keep running these streets over and over again, that means that she got guys that she doesn't want. Fellas, this is I'm teaching y'all. This is code 101 here. When they say I got guys here and they're serious, those are the simps. Those are the gays, Tether J, right? Those are the guys who are saying anything and everything to drink the goddamn bathwater. But here's the thing. She doesn't want them. Because if she wanted them, she would have pounced on one of those dudes and got out of the streets and married them dudes, right? No, the problem is, like I said earlier, with the Tethers, or it could be anybody else who's in their threads right now. Simp as men drinking the bathwater. And these women use that against guys for the men they want to try to tell them, look, I got all these guys here. But we men know you don't want those men. Because you did, you'd be off the market right now.
Because you don't know that I'm single. I'm actually not available. Thank you very much.
Word, this was recent because in
season one, the last episode
in season one, you was acting funny.
I might have been acting funny, but yeah, I'm not available. And guess what? I have, at the end of the day, me personally, I don't feel like I've never operated from a place of desperation. That's never been my story. That's never been my life.
You think you cooked?
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's funny. I think you cooked. Yeah.
I'm cooked. And I will say I am. I'm like more tired. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a cool type of bride.
Right.
I'm cool. Like someone to be with me, they're lucky. I'm a vibe. I'm cool. I'm chill. I know myself. I know what's up. I know what I bring. I know how to add value.
Yeah.
I've never lacked any of those qualities or traits. And that's why for me, it's like, no, I know someone is lucky to be with me.
You in love?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So anyways.
Why you changing the subject?
Because we're not doing all this.
All right, let's talk.
This is what I want to talk about. Father's Day.
Okay, we're done with that here. Matter of fact, you know what though? Let me rewind that back a few moments here. I want to let that play a little bit, and I'm going to play her, what's going on, Indoor? Good to see you. Let me just rewind back a few so we can let that go uninterrupted without my reaction, and then, like, I'm going to go to her IG. Let me just hear that again, one more again. Hold on, guys.
This is for a man who's looking for kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like cooked food, personally. I don't got time to season nothing. Like, give it to me already prepared. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean?
I just feel like
I'm good with cooked food.
I feel like, you know what?
Don't feel that way. Hey, listen.
No,
you got a market.
No, I'm gonna keep it so real with you right now when I say this. I have no lack of people who want me. Like, it's not given that. So I don't feel.
What do you mean want you?
It's not just
Wanna
sexually.
do something
no,
with
it's
you?
not just sexually. I don't care what no one says. It's not just
Wanna
sexually.
be with you?
Yes. People love me, adore me, my vibe, my energy, I
Every
glow.
dude want to be with a girl when they see him.
No. You can have that argument you want. I know I'm a hot commodity. Fight me if you want to.
Why you single then?
Because you don't know that I'm single. I'm actually not available. Thank you very much.
Word, this is recent because in
I told
season
you this
one,
the last episode
in season
we
one,
did.
you was acting funny.
I might have been acting funny, but yeah, I'm not available. And guess what? I have, at the end of the day, me personally, I don't feel like I've never operated from a place of desperation. That's never been my story. That's never been my life.
You think you cooked?
Yeah. I'm crying. Oh my God.
That's funny. I think you cooked. Yeah.
I'm cooked. And I will say I am. I'm like more tired. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a cool type of bride.
Right.
I'm cool. Like someone to be with me, they're lucky. I'm a vibe. I'm cool. I'm chill. I know myself. I know what's up. I know what I bring. I know how to add value.
Yeah.
I've never lacked any of those qualities or traits.
Hold on, let me pause there. We're done with this video here, right? I'm going to go to her IG. She basically described the cool chick who you lay up for a day or so, but you send her back on her way, guys. Exactly. Vibe where? Check this out, Devon. When women like this talk here, right? These are the ones that you're not going to sit up with on a boring Sunday afternoon and chill and kicking it, guys. She is the one that you call on Friday night. You got off work. You're looking for a little action. You're looking for someone who's fun. You're looking for someone who can kick. I guarantee you guys, check it out. If you took her, if she got all dressed up, right? I know it said she lost all the weight, right? Take away the podcast. I've seen women like this a dime a dozen. One of my exes moved just like this here, right? I got an ex just like this here, right? She's the type of person where that take away the podcast here. If you say, hey, what you doing? Let's meet up at a lounge, something like that, to get a few drinks like that. You get a few drinks on her. No, if you get down with the smoker, now you have a few smokes, and then you kicking and you talking, you have a good time. And then after you get the pregame, after you get the setup, then you take her back to the whole tizzy, or you take her back to the independent spot, and then you go ahead and get the clap session going. You go get the clap, you go get the snap, you go get that down dizzle, you go ahead and move on in, right? And then you sit around the way before 1 a.m. You don't spend the night with her. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, once you've done, you done. You know, you go ahead and keep it moving, right? And check it out, guys. All my guys here that are single, or maybe you're committed relationship now, we've all had a girl or two who we've kicked it for years. What the hell? Right? We've all had a girl that off and on, she was a quote unquote, we say vibe. You know, you go to it, you get it, you know her favorite drink. So when you go ahead and you make it a little extra spicy, you make it a little bit extra strong because you know how she moves when she gets down like that, right? And then, you having a good time, and then you go ahead for the clap session. And then once you have the clap session ended, when we have that, what we call that, what do we call back in the day? We call that post nut clarity, PNC. I almost had a brain fart, guys. Post nut clarity, the PNC, baby, the PNC. Right? You have a good time, everything's good. You slide in, and believe me, guys, there's moments within the session that you might say, "Damn it. She is the one. God damn it. God damn it. Oh my God. What that mouth do? What? She might have you crying when she gets down. She might have you sniffling. You might need tissue. Hold on. Hold on. She doing what she doing, and you're like, got you crying. Got you crying. Right? You even think for a brief moment, I want this every single night for the rest of my life. Then the nut comes. The PNC comes. The nut comes. It comes all out then. You're like, oh, need that. What the hell was I thinking? What was I thinking? We good? We good? Hey, baby. You got any plans for later? Exactly, Vladimir. That's what we're talking about here. What I'm telling y'all is sometimes the recreational use can sidetrack you and make you think a certain type of way, and that's why the PNC is so needed and necessary. The post-nut is necessary to clear the baby batter out of our system. Hold on here. Y'all sent me the IG here. Let's go over her IG before we move on. Let's go over her IG. All right, guys. Divine says after PNC, everything starts making sense. Thank you, Divine. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we know that. So we're going to go ahead and look at this here. Y'all sent me the IG here. Let's go over just for a few seconds here. So I know all the new ones are going to be here. So let me go ahead and put. See, okay. Yo, hey, with all the weight loss, you guys, this is, RUO. I ain't mad at this right now. I mean, she got herself done up here, so hey, shout out to RUO here. She can get them cleats on, so meaning we're going to lock it down. I want to scroll down. I want to see what y'all talking about, how big she was. Let me keep going. Let me scroll down. Let me see here. I'm looking to see what y'all saying. Okay, you see, this one right here is the one that gets guys got. Yes, you're right, Project. You beat me to it. Yeah, filters. Thank you, brother. And I think I see a waist trainer there, guys. If you guys look at her stomach there and you guys kind of see like a little rectangle there, that's what we call the waist trainer gang, guys. Shout out to waist trainer gang. These girls trying to keep it slim. All right, let's see here. Is there a fat picture in her IG here? I just want to see that before we move on. I want to see the huge of her because y'all said that she's huge back in the day. And I didn't know that. You got Joy Taylor. Okay, I'm looking for. Yeah, you see the weight trainer guy? You see the little rolls there? I mean, yeah, Yeah, they are nasty work, Jay. It is nasty work. I don't know if I don't feel like going through the whole IG here to find the fat pictures because she got a gang of recent shots here. I don't know, guys. I don't think we have time to find it. She's got nothing but recent IGs here. We got Paul Pierce, you know. Oh, here we go. Is this it here? Ah, there we go. Y'all called it. Y'all called it. There we go. There we go. We found the old picture. There, hey, Pooh Man, we found it. We found one, Pooh Man. Thank you. Welcome back, Pooh Man. There we go. There we go. Hey, Endor. Big Bertha's in the house. There we go. There we go. Now, she took Ozempic? Oh, that's coming back then. If she's on Ozempic, that's going to come back. That's not going to be a permanent. That's not a permanent fix. That's a lot. Ozempic get the ball started, but you need a lifestyle change, okay? Guys, what we're looking at, the original picture here with the jogging pants on, that is a big old belly. That is north of 2 knocking on 300 pounds depending on her height, guys. She's a big chick here. Lost weight, got dick, and now she thinks she ain't. Yeah, exactly, T. Orlando. They get a little bit of extra. They get some D in their system, and now they the ish. Okay, thanks, guys. We good. We good on that. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Okay, guys, we're not done yet. Ozempic, at least Lizzo did the hard way. Hey, you know what, Leroy? Thank you, Pooh Man. You know what, Leroy? I gotta give Lizzo some props here. You see, remember we used to do the videos back in the day, and Mike Titles, she was so huge, we had a theme. We called them Lizzo types. Right, Leroy? I gotta give Lizzo some props here. She's losing that weight. She's under 300 now. She's in the 200 change now. I wouldn't be shocked if she's close to around 200 pounds now. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you see how it's crazy how 4 years ago, they were promoting that body positivity and said nothing was wrong with her. And then she realized that something was wrong with her and her health wasn't right. And that's why she was crying all the damn time. And now that she's losing all this weight, all the women are coming for Lizzo. Why are you losing your weight? Why are you going for the patriarchy? You were good the way you are. Nah, ladies. See, that's the problem with ladies out here. Y'all ladies be doing the wrong for y'all own ladies here. Y'all will literally die for high blood pressures. Y'all will die for heart disease because you saying that, hey, I'm happy being me. When you ain't happy being you because you can't get the man you looking for. Come on, let's keep it a buck here. Peter says, the pics don't look the same. No, they don't, Peter. They don't look nothing like the same. Exactly, Endor. We got a lot of angry-ass women who are jealous of women who got their man is out the paint. And so there is a difference here. When we talk about, we're going to move on. So many women are being attacked. Hell, I'm not even I'm not a big fan of this Ashanti and Nelly situation, right? Because, I mean, Nelly ran it back, and I get it. You know, some people got that chemistry where that even though they were kicking it for a long time and then they fall back together, you know, I get it. It's Hollywood. You know, you're going to rock with someone who you're comfortable with. But if Nelly wanted Ashanti, he got Ashanti. You got a gang of single women who are wanting Ashanti to break up with Nelly because he said, I'm not changing diapers. Hey, the man said up front, I ain't doing diapers, but I'll do everything else. And women were like, no, if he won't do diapers, then you shouldn't be with him. Boy, y'all ladies, we can see who are the single women who don't understand compromise, who don't understand gender roles. And maybe the conversation they had was like, you know what, though? I don't do diapers. But you know what Nelly said? I'm going to do everything else. They don't hear that. They hear what he don't do, and then they'll tell you, leave that man. See, misery loves company. Lizzo did, hey, come on, Pooh Man. Lizzo did the big pun. I'm trying to live. Hey, man, that was freshman year. Man, rest in peace, a big pun. I never forget that. Trying to take my life, wanna take my wife, but it's so hard. Hey, my freshman year in college, that's how long ago it was. We were walking around the quad my freshman year, talking, I'm trying to live, baby. I'm sorry. That's a piece of big pun. Yeah, so that's a poster for the team. You ain't ugly, you just broke. Damn. Yes, Jay, you heard it right. I've been saying that for the longest time. We don't say high blood pressure. We say, you remember the movie Precious? We say you have high blood pressures. For shout out to everybody who's in the building here, you know, likes up here. We've been here for almost 2.5 hours and we're still going down here, guys. Check it out. I'm not going to go yet because we're talking about relationships here and we're talking about what men want. EJ, the Skip Master, Zick, all my guys here. Kendra is having another singles event. Did you guys hear about this? We're going to the next subject here. Hey, guys, did you guys know that Kendra is having another singles event? I got to send a shout to all my single brothers who are here in the game. Oh, Leroy knows. Look at Leroy in Chicago. Hey, hold on. Before we get to the conversation, shout out to my man Terrence in the building. Hey, Terrence coming with the $5 holla, pushing the green plate. What's going? Hey, Terrence, right? You just retired recently, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember you came in the chat. You officially retired and you just kicking it back right now, right? How's life treating you, brother? I hope it's all is well for you, man. But check it out. Terrence coming with the $5 holla with no questions, no comments. He dropped this holla for the straight love of the game. My man T in the building. Hey, brother, salute. Thank you for that holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the green super. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, brother. Hey, look, life is good. Just came back from Cancun for my daughter's birthday. Hey, Terrence, that's my goal. That's my goal, man. I have a minimum of 55 years old, right? I have a long-term game plan. I don't know if I'll hit it. I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to be just like you. My goal is 55. If I can get to 55, that's the year for me. I'm trying to be like you, T. When you say, check us out. I'm trying to be just like you when you say life is good, just came back from Cancun. My goal is 55, brother. I'm trying to get there. Shout out to you, Terrence. This is what we talk about here in these spaces here, right? Shout out to my FBA family. Shout out to the B1s in the house here, right? When we see our brothers here doing good, they out of corporate America, stack their money, and then living the life, man. That's what I'm talking about. So, hey, guys, send a shout out to Terrence, man. He doing big things in retirement, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to my man T in the building. Thank you for the $5 holla, T. Man, oh, man. See, y'all don't get it, right? People think that I'm a hater and I'm a mean old Davey. Mean Dave. Bad Dave. But you know what, though? I love my people doing good things, man. I'm going to say that here. If my two people are doing big things, I rock with you, dog. I love it to hear things like that. You know what I mean? So basically, Kendra's hosting another girls' night. Hey, Zick. And for all my single brothers out here, let's get into it. I don't care if my brother's in the 30s or we got my older bachelors in the 60s, because we got a wide range of my crowd here at the AIC. Shout out to the supporters. I don't got fans, y'all. None of y'all are my fans. We family, and you support me. So shout out to people who support me here, right? It said shout outs to, exactly, Terrence. Hey, what's going on, Rod? It said, I'm with it. My wife and I are trying to, hey, Rod, it's been a while since we talked, man. Me and you on the same page, man. 55, brother. Before I get back into it, hey, for my fellas out here that's getting, before I get back into the women dignanigans, real fast, guys. Shout out to my man Rod Neal in the building. Man, Rod's been here since 2022, right? A lot of y'all been here since 2022, since the beginning. That's on, hey, whenever I hear any of y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing, either y'all dolo or with y'all family, just know that I got y'all. I'm y'all biggest fans too as well. Me and Rod has pulled up to my live streams in the past years, and we've talked about family. We talked about relationships. We've talked about work. We talk about just the dichotomy and things what men go through. And when I see my brother says, "That's right, brother, 55." Hey, brother, I'm with you. Keep cooking, Rod. Keep cooking. Man, just gotta let my people know, man. Yeah, we're getting the dignanigans now, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it now. So, I gotta show love before we get the dignanigans. But Kendra is going to have another singles event. The question that I have for the tribe is, if you are single and you looking for that ass, are you coming? Well, I want to show you guys what Kendra's talking about here, okay? So let me pull this on the screen here, and let's get to work.
Ladies, get in here. You see all these black men dressed up, looking good, smelling good. Shout out to Black Men's Wear. When I went to this event, so many ladies were like, Kendra, why didn't you invite Yes, well, now I'm inviting us. As you know, I have my next singles live event in Chicago, Monday, July 14th. Get your tickets, ladies, because some of the men from Black Men's Wear will be in the building and they will be featured on the show.
Where?
Saturday, July 12th, they're having their Chicago Flash Mob. I will be in attendance, and guess what? Some of them will be at the event on Monday, 2 days later. So ladies, get your tickets now, because one of these men in here just might be your husband, but you got to be in the building. July 14th at the Promontory, Chicago.
Oh, the Promontory. I know that's
Buy
that.
a flight if you got to, girlfriend. Ladies.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Big box. Hold on. I'll play it one more time. Hey, guys. The I work in downtown Chicago. I work in Cook County. If I left my job to go to the Promontory, if I took an Uber, guys, just as you know, if you live in Chicago, you don't drive to work in the Loop, okay? I take the Metro, or if I'm gonna kick it anywhere else in the city, I'll hop on the Brown line, sits around downtown, or like that, or I'll catch an Uber. Let me ask the tribe something here. Since I am only 10 to 15 minutes away from my job from the Promontory, or it'll be like a 40-minute drive if I came from home. Wait. Should I crash it? Yo, Leroy, Honda. Should I crash the event? Should I show up? It's not going to be tomorrow. It'll be next Monday, right? So it looks like they're having an event on Saturday, and then they're going to have an event on Monday. What would y'all think if I put a hidden camera? Because I got multiple cameras and mics and everything that I paid that I don't use and everything. What if I said, hey, y'all, I start off and I'm live streaming. I'm at the Kendra event here. Hopefully I don't get my black ass kicked out here. Let's go. Yo. Who would be down for me to crash a Kendra event? And would Kendra kick me out if she saw me? Guys, I'm telling you, the Promontory is 10 minutes from my job. I'm not telling no lies. It is 10 minutes away from me. If I'm coming from home, it's like 40 minutes. Now, I live in Aurora, Illinois. Aurora is the second biggest city in Illinois behind Chicago. Just to let you guys know, I live in Aurora, Illinois. Aurora is the second biggest town in Illinois, second biggest city behind Chicago. Now, it's a big difference in the size here, but Aurora is huge as hell. All I gotta do is I could take Route 59 to 88, and 88 East will take me to 290, and 290 will take me straight into the city, okay? I'll be in the city in under 40 minutes. I need y'all to help me out. Should I come dappered up? I'll have my locks retwisted. I'll put on one of my suit and tie. I'll be already at work for some Monday. I'll put on one of my Monday outfits on and just roll through. What do y'all think? Should I just go through and see if Kendra kicks my black ass out the scene? Look at y'all. Hold on. What y'all say? Y'all violating me. Yes. And y'all killing me. Y'all tell me to do this? Go, do it. Okay. And guys, I know I have to pay to get in, but it will be a business expense because YouTube is my small business. Shout out to small business owners. Shout out to the LLCs. Being a content creator is a small business owner. So even if I spend money, I'm just gonna use that my receipt to write it off because it's part of the business. I'm doing homework, okay? I'm gonna use that for content creation here. So even though I gotta pay, I'll be able to write off with Uncle Sam next March or April, okay? Dave, take off your wedding band and take professional photos. I gotta get a new band anyway, Leroy, because my band is messed up. So I gotta get a new band anyway. I was at the store the other day looking at new diamonds because my band is all jacked up, man. It's 9 years old now, so I gotta get a new one. Indoor says, just do it like Nike. Okay. Peter said, these hyenas will point you out. That's the point. That's the point. Peter, that's the point. Could you imagine if I'm live streaming with my secret camera? I got a couple of mini cameras. What if I, set my phone up or whatever, my mini camera, and I live stream with my phone, right? And then they're like, that's that dude named Dave. Get that ninja. Hey, what do you say? Wait, hold on. We go back. What did Terrence say? What did you say, Terrence? I didn't want to miss your comment. He said, that's too much temptation in the BBW land. Dude, if I gotta look at my schedule, guys. I gotta look at my schedule. If I pull this off, I will live stream in the event. I will pull my mini camera and I will bring my phone and I will go ahead and you guys will see it going on. I'm like, hey guys, it might be some janky production, but I will do it live. Could you imagine? Hey guys, hey, TBD, to be determined. All right, matter of fact, I think I might take next Monday off. Hey guys, with my job, just to know what kind of career man I am here, I want you to do the math. Every year, I have over 400 hours of PTO time. I think I'm gonna take 8 hours. I got 400 hours of PTO time. You do the math, guys. For every year, I have north of 430 PTO hours. I think I could take 8 hours and then put on one of my suit and ties and get the locks all retwisted and show up to Kendra and see what she says. So that'll be good content. I might get kicked out, y'all. It says, point them to your YouTube channel. Hey, of course, you think I'm not gonna promote? Who are you? That dude named Dave. Get him out of here. I paid. Hey, y'all. Bro, legit. Okay. Hey, here's the thing, guys. I'll get back to you this week. If I can take that Monday off, I'm going to go. I'm going to figure out next weekend here. Hey, I'm on the job, y'all. I'm on the job, y'all. You got to infiltrate James Bond style, shaken, not stirred. Yo, did they bring it? I'm not bringing Big Shirley, Project Leroy. Nah, Leroy. If I bring Big Shirley, panties will drop. I'm not there to bust down panties. Leroy, you don't want me to bring Big Shirley. I'll bring Big Shirley out. Panties are dropping. No, there's a reason why Big Shirley's chilling right now. I don't need that kind of work right now. Yes, sir, Leroy. Says, I'd rather go on a 2-week Carnival cruise. Oh, come on, Zick. They don't like black folks. Zick let us know how I feel. I'd rather go on Carnival cruise where they won't play hip hop and they're going to sing all the black folks. KG want to hey, if that happens, Stillmatic. Hey, man, they going to get kicked out. Hey, the Pooh Man, you can't tell me. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I want to be able to get in. I want to be able to see how I can maneuver and get through how I get through, then get kicked out. Could you imagine the content from that? Could you imagine how many people would react to my videos like, yo, Dave, there's a content creator in Chicago. He went to the event. Could you imagine people who would react to my video with me being there? You know how many people would be in my live stream because I would be there live? Hey, no, man, come on. No. I forgot, stay undercover. Yeah, exactly. I haven't got the 400 yet. I've been hanging out at the 160 PTO. Hey, Rod, I got 400 hours. No, 430 to be exact. Start the year. I've already put time in. Like, that's why I'm off tomorrow. That's why I was off on Thursday. But hey, Rod. And here's the thing, too, with my job, Rod. I have to get to a minimum of 200 hours. So I literally got to use almost 220, 30 hours every year. I can only carry over a minimum of 200. So yeah, I got to get to my minimum. So I think I'm going to do that here. Be like TD and the Theo Coop. I don't know who they are. Yeah, pinball. Celebrity is. Don't put any lotion and talk like it. Hey, come on, Terrence. You know I don't get down like that. Hey. Okay, guys. I did not know what I was doing here. I literally just pulled this video out of my ass. Pause. So I got some work to do. If I get the day off And I gotta find the right outfit because I'm gonna be around a whole bunch of single women. It's about to be a festival there. It's like throwing sludge in the water. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all know if I get the day off, guys, because I've been off a couple of days. I got to double check if I'm not on call that week when I get back into the office this week. If I'm not on call for next week, I think I'm gonna have to write this off. Y'all. It says, keep your drink on hand, Dave. You might spike it. Yeah, of course. Oh, no, I know how to get down, man. Peter, I told us so. I've been drugged before. Hey, I know my get down. I already been drugged before. I've been there before. I know how to work that. Oh, yeah. Dave is going undercover like undercover. Hey, yeah. Hey, Pooh Man. Yo, we going under the cover to fight the man. Yo, we got to I might find White She-Devil. Hey, man. If I find White She-Devil, it's going down. Hey, man, we take this off the screen. No, we play it one more again, guys. Hold on. Before we move on to the next video, let me play the video one more again because maybe one of y'all might make a trip to Chicago and I'll meet you there. So let me play it one more time and I might convince one of y'all to come to Chicago next weekend. What do y'all say about that? Hold on, let me play it one more again before we move on.
Ladies, get in here. You see all these black men dressed up, looking good, smelling good. Shout out to Black Men's Wear. When I went to this event, so many ladies were like, Kendra, why didn't you invite us? Well, now I'm inviting us. As you know, I have my next singles live event in Chicago, Monday, July 14th. Get your tickets, ladies, because some of the men from Black Men's Wear will be in the building and they will be featured on the show. Saturday, July 12th, they're having their Chicago Flash Mob. I will be in attendance. And guess what? Some of them will be at the event on Monday, 2 days later. So ladies, get your tickets now because one of these men in here just might be your husband, but you got to be in the building. July 14th at the Promontory, Chicago. Buy a flight if you got to, girlfriend.
Hold on, guys. Let me do something here. Work with me for a second here, guys. Work with me for a second here, guys. 1 second. I see the super there. Work with me for a second here. Check it out. I'm going to the Promontory website. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm doing the homework now on the live stream here. Hold on. I'm on the Promontory website. Hold on. Let's go to shows. What do we got here? Upcoming shows. What do we got? July 6th. Here we go. Here it is, guys. Here we go. Can I click on it? Oh, here we go. Tickets. Okay, guys. Let's check this out here. Okay, hold on. How much they cost? General admission is $41.81. Okay, so we got a general. So we got that. I take that up, and then there's general row seating for $28. Okay, I got it. Okay, hold on. Standing lounge. Okay, that's $22. Couch section, 6 guests. Okay. Oh, okay. I see it here. So that's a prepay for 6. Oh, I sold out. Okay, I can't get a sofa. Guys. But I can go standing room. I'll be damn, I ain't standing room, guys. I'm 45 years old. I ain't standing nowhere. Okay. So I might gotta pay $41, guys. Hold on. What happened to the screen? Oh, I see what happened here. Hold on. There we go. It didn't click over. Here we go, guys. Y'all didn't see it. I got you to Orlando. Check it out. Look at this here. So we got table seats for $41 here, guys. Right? That's probably the best one, like the most expensive one that's available. So we got $41.81. Then we got general row seating. That's $28.62. Then we got the standing lounges. It's $22. Oh, guys, why is there a penny? Why is it $22.01? Y'all see this? Why is this $22.01? Why is this $28.62? Why is this 4181? What's up with these janky ass odd number prices? Hey, y'all, what's up with these janky prices here with these odd numbers? Okay, got it. Hold on, let me go back over here. Whoops, wrong one. Here we go to this one here. All right, so guys, it starts at 6:30. Hey, guys, wait a minute. It says, Dave, the ultimate journalist. Yo, hey, guys, hold on. It don't start till 6:30. I may not have to take a day off. Hey, I might still work and get my money and still go afterwards. It says, real talk, no man's pulling up to anything serious. I know T. Orlando, that's why I might pull up. Lots of zesty men in that pic. Hey, you're kind of right about it. It didn't look right there. It didn't look right. Okay. Yeah, I might. I got too many days. I shouldn't be cheap. I got a lot of days. I should take the day off. Yeah. No Mo Penny production. Hold on, let me get the super before we move on. Shout out to my man Leroy in the building. Hey, Project Leroy. He dropping the orange in the chat, y'all. Shout out to Leroy, my brother. What's popping, man? He dropping the $20 holla. He is the lead sponsor of today's show. Putting that orange in the chat. What you got for me on Sunday here, man? Definitely go, Dave. We need recon to ensure Kendra isn't paying folks to show up to her mixers. Bring a white co-worker so the attention's on him and not you. Be discreet out there. Here's a dub for your troubles. Hey, my man Leroy. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the big super. Hey, Leroy, this 20 is going to go to that 41. Hey, it costs $41.82. I'm going to use this 20 for the 41. Thank you, Leroy. Appreciate it. Tier lines to do the ticket include unlimited drinks and snacks. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me pull up the details. Let me see if they have any details before I move on. It says, let me just go up here. Let me go to the best seat available. So we got, let's say if I chose the table seats, I get one for $41.81 plus $3.97 tax. So I'm paying about $45, right? All guests are required to have a ticket to enter the promontory. General admission seats are not assigned. They're first come, first serve. Oh, they first come, first serve. They don't say nothing about no drinks, Tier Orlando. Oh, you get bottle service if I'm able to get a sofa, get a couch, Tier Orlando, but they're sold out. So you only get bottle service for the couch section, but they're sold out. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, Leroy. Yeah. The table seats, yeah. Okay, guys. Look like we're going to have to do it. Zick says, she must have some AI price based on demand. It'll be 9 cents eventually. See, I'm going to wait a second here, right? I can't, Tier Orlando. It's sold out. Let me show you. That's sold out. Let me show you. Where'd it go? Look, Tier Orlando, it's sold out. See? Whoops. Come back here. See this here, Tier Orlando is highlighted? It's sold out. No bottle service, and that covers 6 people. So, Tier Orlando, if I were to get that, I need 5 people to come with me. I'm not gonna get a whole bottle service and I'm be by myself, man. You're gonna have to fly up here. Hey, why don't you pull up, man? Hey, Tier Orlando, pull up. If he gets those table seats, he'll have a high cholesterol level sit on each side of him the whole time. I think you're right, man. Dave gonna use chat money to get Gooch cocktail. Okay, guys, we gonna move to the next video. All right. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna when I get back to work, man, I'm gonna put the day off. I'm gonna take the day off. I'm gonna make sure when I get done with this live stream, I might go in my closet and see what Monday outfit I want to wear. From that promo, seems like a lot of African scammers. Hey, man, the scammers are everywhere, Peter. They're everywhere, Peter. They're everywhere, man. Check us out, guys. We're almost on the 3-hour mark. So since we just did that Kendra reaction regarding her event, how about we do a Kendra video before I get out of here? But before I even do that here, I want to change earbuds because I don't want to go in dead in the middle of the reaction here. So let me put my other earbud in. We're at the 3-hour mark. You know these things go out in 3 hours. 1 second. Come on. 1 second, guys. There we go. We're back. My earbuds got a 3-hour life cycle before I got to recharge them. And we're at the 250 mark. I don't want to go in the middle of the reaction here. So check it out, guys. Let's react to Kendra here real fast. Since we might go to her event. I had this video that's been sitting here for a hot minute, and I figured let's react to it. I'm blind reacting, guys. I'm not like some guys saying that I haven't. No, I'm really blind reacting to this video here. I got this in an email, and I said, I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not, but since we just reacted to that Kendra event, I figured we do this one here. Let's see here. Zick says, if we go in on a sofa, we'll have unlimited big girls with high expectations. Count me in. Zick, you ride like 22 miles a day on a bike, man. You know you need to stop lying. You need to stop lying, Zick. Hey, guys, y'all don't know Zick be like riding his bike across Minnesota. Zick's like the Black Lance Armstrong. He over here taking EPO on regular like 5 p.m. Bike rides. You know you ain't gonna. I can't count. Even if they were available, I can't count you in. Stop lying, Zick. This dude literally rides a bike for like 18 miles a day, talking about he gonna sit next to some high big girl women. Stop playing with me, Zick. Zick over here playing with me. I ain't got time for that, Zick. Dude gonna ride a bike 18 miles a day, talking about count me in. Ninja, stop lying. Okay, guys. I'm gonna do at least one Kendra reaction video here, since we might go to her event. So, lights up in the building. We're knocking on 3 hours here. Let's cook.
Let me find something. Hi, how are you?
Good. Give me some good light.
I'm trying. I've been trying for years. How are you?
Hey, girl.
I don't got my eyelashes on. I just got done cooking. Please don't judge me.
You don't got your eyelashes
oh my God,
on.
The last girl had a ring lit. Where you calling me from?
I am calling from Orlando, Florida, but I'm from Rochester, New York.
I was gonna.
Florida, take the L. New York, you can semi-take this L.
Say you from Cincinnati? Because she was in Cincinnati. Is that a popular thing?
Oh, the lip?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
She got tattoos on her chest?
Okay. How many tattoos you got, girl?
A lot.
Don't have your head cut off. Okay, what's your name, sweetheart?
My name is Londa. They call me Lolo.
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 Lolo. I stay low.
How old are you, Lolo?
38.
38. And what do you do for a living?
I am a RBT. I'm a registered behavior therapist. I work
What's it
with
called? A registered what?
behavior therapist.
Behavior therapist?
Yes, ma'am. I work with kids with autism. So say, for instance, if you had a kiddo that has autism, they don't know how to say, hi, mom, or you tell them no, and they get behavior, I will teach them how to respond, and blah, blah, blah. I show you the ropes.
Okay. And you're calling us from where again, honey?
Orlando, Florida.
They said Lolo is funny. Orlando, Florida. Do you have any kids?
No, ma'am.
You ever married?
Yes, I did. That's a long story, but yes. Back in 2016 when I was a correction officer.
So when did you get, did you marry somebody in jail?
No.
Oh, guys. I was going to let it cook here. I'm blind reacting. Shout out to Arbor. I'll get to you in a second. Another occupation on the list that you should not deal with, a woman who works in correctional office, a correctional officer. She around all those pookies and all them dudes who I got nothing but time to build their mouthpiece and to work out all damn day, all right? And she was married, she was divorced, had a long story. We don't know the story. Maybe she'll talk about it here. But fellas, if your woman's trying to get a job in correctionals or she's already there, run. Let's go.
No, I met him. Long story. I met him. I talked to God one day coming from a Taco Tuesday.
Don't bring
And I
God
said,
into
God,
this.
send me a husband, blah, blah. Then I met him a week later, child, and the devil hear your prayers too. So I didn't even know the man. I was trying to be
Wait. Did she just bring God into this? The devil hears your prayers. Why are you bringing God into your bad decisions?
white tea time, like, then he asked, hey, do you want to get married? He said, you got your stuff together, I got my stuff together, let's get married. And I just did it, child. I just did it.
You felt like that was God's answer your prayer?
I said the devil also listened to your prayers.
Okay. How long did you guys stay married for?
Or God ain't in your life at all. God ain't hearing the devil ain't hearing your prayers and then pouncing on it. That means God is nowhere near your atmosphere. Yo, before we move on here, I got to put this on the screen. Shout out to my man Arvin. All right. He dropping love, man. He's been here for a minute too. My man Arvin is dropping the $20 holla. Put in the orange plate in the chat. Y'all showing love, Arvin. He says, here's a dub for the event. Oh, man. My man Arvin in the building. Hey, yo, Arvin. Hey, brother, salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the orange plate. Hey, y'all. Between these two 20s here at Supers, y'all just paid for the tickets. Gotta get this day off from work now, y'all. I got to get the day off from work. It's gonna be on, y'all. Let's see if I can pull this off. Thank you very much, brother. Let's cook now.
We was in the house for 30 days, and
What?
he had to go. I found out he had so many kids.
What?
How long did you know him before you got married?
No judgment zone, all right? No judgments.
We're gonna judge, so maybe don't tell us.
3 weeks.
Girl, why you married after 3 weeks?
I just wanted to do something. It was like on your bucket list type thing. I don't know. I just stated.
But
I
you
know.
know what?
Wait, hold on. Big box. Did she just say that she only knew the dude for 3 weeks before getting married? Didn't she have the audacity to say this was on her bucket list? Any ladies that's in the live chat here, or you're part of the replay gang? Does any woman who rocks with me have on their bucket list to marry a Pookie under a month after you know them? Stop playing with me.
This is how I do feel that people think about marriage. I really do think people play with marriage. I don't think I think people want the fantasy of marriage. I don't think a lot of people want the reality of marriage. Because there ain't no way in hell you meet somebody in 3 weeks, you marry him.
Yeah, you're right. But I did.
Okay, now this will be the last question. We'll move on because I'm curious. How many kids you find out that he had?
15.
What?
And he was on child support. Back child.
Oh, I know why you married him in 3 weeks. He's putting it down on you. He was putting it down on you in that bedroom.
Nah.
He wasn't putting it down on you in
She married a guy who she only knew for 3 weeks, and he had 15 kids. I didn't say his last relationship, he was married for 15 years, or his last girl he was with for 15 years, he was in a long-term relationship. No. He has 15 kids. Ladies, I'm gonna hit play. But for all the, the ninja watchers and the Pookeishas out there, do you really think that a man of means and substance, a quality man, a man who's fit and disciplined, it's going to take you seriously if he knows you got married within 3 weeks and then you didn't do your homework and the dude got 15 kids and got child support all over the place? We don't condone this kind of Pookie behavior for this kind of guy. And we don't condone this Pookeisha behavior. And this is horrible, y'all. Pooh Man says Cam Newton, Nick Cannon, NBA YoungBoy, and Future account for 39 kids. Goddamn. Lord, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let it cook here. I had to pause that there. 15 kids, tribe. She married a man who had 15 kids. And then I want to see her with the divorce. I want to see if she's going to talk bad about him, because you should talk bad about yourself, because this dude already came in bogus. If anything, you the wrong common denominator. Let's go.
In the bedroom and you married him in 3 weeks?
Yeah, I know, Kendra, I know.
How many kids did you think he had?
2.
2?
What? How did you find out he had 13 more kids plus the 2?
Just doing research.
Wait a minute. So he told you he had 2 kids and he had 15 kids?
Yes. He had 1 Chinese, 1 white, 1 black. I'm not kidding you. 2 sets of twins. It was crazy.
Wait. How do you got a Chinese kid? Wait a minute. He got black kids, he got white kids, he got Chinese kids. Say no, we are the world. We are the children. What the hell? He got Chinese babies? This dude's an international player. And you knew about 2, and then you found about the other 13 within 2-3 weeks? Nah, she said, I'll do some investigating. No, you didn't. Someone called the crib. Out of all those kids, one of them baby mom's gonna call. What are we talking about here?
Wait a minute. So what happened? You Google, I gotta know, how did you find out about the other 13 kids? Like, walk me down how you marry a man that you knew for 3 weeks who told you he had 2 kids, and then in a month you found out he had 15 kids. What did you do? What happened?
Again, I just do my research. The more people he bring me around, so I don't have any family or friends in Orlando. So the more he had brought me around people, I'm just, manipulating, trying to figure out some stuff, trying to listen and act like I didn't know something, and I bring something up, go through the phones, stuff like that.
Did he admit to it?
Yeah, afterwards, yeah.
Okay, and now I want to know, so when you met him, was it his idea to get married?
Yes, he asked me.
Okay, so when y'all got divorced, was it like an annulment because it was only 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all still stay in contact?
No, I haven't seen that man in years.
Okay, last question, and I promise I'll leave you alone. How many women did he have 15 kids by?
Come on.
What?
How many?
11. I know what dude.
I here's the deal. Baby mama number 1. She took.
You right, Pooh Man. He's the male dashiki. Hey, Pooh Man. Hey, dashiki, the bitch was born pregnant. I might gotta watch the. Guys, this is not a flex, ladies. I want to let it roll, but there's important parts I'm just pausing here. 15 kids, 11 baby mamas. That means that 11 kids have 11 mamas, and there's 4 out there who got the multiples. And then she gonna say, I did some investigation work. It wasn't that much investigation. You was married, you knew him for 3 weeks. That didn't take that hard to come out. You knew about 2, 13 came out later, and then a whole bunch more baby mamas came out later. You didn't have to do that much investigating. Some little whippersnapper, one little snot-nosed kid was gonna call the crib eventually, right? Daddy, when you coming by the McDonald's? Daddy, with my chicken nuggets? Daddy, when you gonna see mommy? When you gonna see your other mommies? Oh, hey, come on, man. She didn't do that much investigating. I bet you there was a different baby mama that called every day for those 3 weeks. There's 11 baby mamas, and they were together for 21 days, okay? So I guarantee you almost every day or every other day, a different baby mama called, and that's how she got the number from 11 baby mamas to 15 kids. Come on, let's get back to it.
to me gets the most grace because she was the first. She
Right.
ain't know.
You correct.
Baby mama number 2.
Oh, you're wrong, EJ.
I'm gonna give you slight grace because you probably thinking he had one baby with her and didn't work out.
And that's the twins. That was the twins.
I forgot this set of twins.
Baby mama number 3 and up. That's some bullshit. Okay? Baby mama number 3 and up. I don't understand. I don't understand when you meet the man and he got 2 kids by 2 different women that he did not be with, that you thought your vagina and baby mama number 3 was going to be the different vagina. Baby mama number 4, you crazy. You're just crazy. Baby mama number 5 to 11 is on crack. And that's just what it is. She's on drugs. She's not in her right mind. She don't know. I don't even think baby mama number 4 to 11.
Right.
She's English. I don't think she could read. I don't think she could write.
Trey?
I don't think she know her ABCs. Because how the hell you going to explain to me this man already got 3 women he got kids with? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm happy you understood because you was about to be number 12. But you would have been a wife, but you would have been number 12.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. I got out of there quick.
Can't nobody be invited to those kids' parties. Just you and your brothers and your sisters. You can't invite no friends. Don't you go to damn school and invite somebody. You got 10 brothers and sisters, and that's your birthday party. Nope, none of your kids. You be in class in the kindergarten. Oh, can I come to your birthday party? My mama said nobody from school can come because I got 9 brothers and sisters, and she got to feed all of them. So my birthday parties are just for my brothers and sisters. Can nobody come? Can nobody that ain't my brother or sister come to? What the hell? You got to rent out Chuck E. Cheese.
You're right.
Let's continue. All right, I had a moment. All right, back to you, Lola Child. You had a story, girl. I'm sorry, I was invested. I was invested, girl.
It's all right.
All right, so he's done. So you was once, girl. How about this? You ain't never been married. Next time somebody asks you,
I try to be honest.
Sometimes you got to lie. Now listen, I believe. Let me tell you something. You're gonna have to win this game in life, and sometimes now that's a fair lie. It was only 30 days, child.
Yeah.
It technically was an annulment.
Yes, it was.
Before you ain't never been married, child. Ooh, child. All right. Lola, Orlando, Florida, registered behavior therapist, 38, no kids, works with kids with autism. What's your zodiac sign?
Damn
I'm
zodiac.
Cancer. All right, girlfriend. What kind of man you looking for?
Well, I guess we'll get into
looking
it.
for an OG. You know, one of those ones that used to be in the streets, but not in the streets no more. They build up a life. They got a business. Fly. Funny. Just know how to mentally mind.
Right.
You know?
You want a man.
Hold on, tribe. Before I let it cook some more, have you noticed so many women want retired gangsters or retired D-boys in the streets? Now, this is the part where we got to blame the women. I went on the cucks earlier. We've been here for 3 hours. We talk about the beta sims, the cucks, the bitch-ass boys, right? The gay tethers. But also, too, we got to bring it back to the ladies here. She married a guy who had two kids with she thought 2 kids with 2 different women that turned out to be 11 baby moms with 15 kids here. And then now that she's away from this dude here and got an annulment, she wants a retired gangster. You can't make this up.
Man that can mind F you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's Orlando Soy Boys. You saw the tweets.
Cornball. I don't like cornballs. I don't like lanes.
What is cornballs, y'all? Y'all be acting like men with pay stubs is cornballs, y'all. Y'all want them to come with a gun in the pocket.
No. Men with pay stubs is not cornballs. No,
I don't think so either, but I challenge, what do y'all consider cornballs? Because cornballs might be the good men that y'all keep passing up for the thugs.
As in, he acting like something he's not type of thing. You understand?
Okay, yeah, I consider that corny too. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I consider that corny too. Okay, fair enough. What are your deal breakers?
Before we get to the deal breaker, shout out to my man Jay. He's been a member for 21 months. He's only been here for almost 2 years as well. Says, I bet the bottom of her feet blackety black. Shout out to my man Jay. Been a member for almost 2 years, man. Hey, it might be Jay. It might be dark as ash. Hey, I had to announce your chat, man. Appreciate you being a member, dog. Hey, man, T. Orlando said soy boys. He was going through the tweets when that dude kept calling me a soy boy. Oh, that's why I kept calling him a tether. You didn't call me a soy boy? Look at you. You the one talking all zesty. Zesty, fully clean. Let's go here.
Deal breakers.
Liars, liars, and liars. I can't stand it. I turn into a whole different person. Like a mental picture. I turn into a whole different person. Just don't lie to me. I'm an open book. So, I mean, why not? I'm the type of woman, if we in a nice relationship, you want to.
Well, I can't hear you. Oh, what happened? She left. I think someone called her.
I might call me on Instagram, my ex, but it's all right.
What? Yeah. The one you was married to?
No, ma'am.
Oh, child, that would have been so funny. Why your ex call you on Instagram? He don't got your number no more?
I guess he got an Android. He's an older guy. He don't know what to do.
Oh, he said you about to find a new man. He said, nah, I want that vagina back. She can't get that good vagina to nobody else. Let me call her and interrupt the show. I'll be damned if somebody else have a child. Woo, child, you got the man use. I don't even know how to use the Instagram phone. How you use the Instagram phone? You can call people on Instagram? That's some bullshit. I don't want that feature. You shouldn't be able to call me on Instagram. You can call people on Instagram?
Yeah, I don't know why he does it, but he does it.
Can you turn it off? I don't want none of y'all calling me on no damn Instagram. That's an invasion of privacy, child. Sit your ass in the comment section. How you calling people on Instagram nowadays?
He got my number, all 3 phones. He got all 3 phones and still calling.
Because he saw you with Kendra G. He said, ooh, I can't let this one get away. She looking for somebody now. Let me know. I want her to know I'm back. Please. He said he wants you back. He interrupted you on the show. He didn't even want you to talk to me.
Right. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Don't watch me no more, sir. Okay. When was this ex? Recent?
Yeah, I dated him from 2018 to probably like 2 years ago, I think.
Okay, so it's 2 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so let's try to move forward with Lola. So did I get what kind of man you're looking for? I don't think we got to the first question.
Yeah, ma'am. I said OG.
You did tell me. That's how we got to the liars. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Just handsome. You know, I like dark skin because I already know black is very sweet juice from, but I could take a red. It don't matter.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
You know how them men look when they just coming out of, don't say it because I said I was a CEO, but you know how them men be looking when they just came out of prison? They just came out of prison, muscles, big arms, big chest, a little punch, stomach you can rub on.
That's the man. You want the man that just did some.
It makes sense. Hold on, guys. I was letting it cook for a second. Hold on. Big box. Remember I said earlier about women who was in these correctional, they see nothing but swole buff dudes paws. These dudes, all they do is work on their game, they mouthpiece, and work out and be brolic. And what did she say? I'm looking for a reformed, like, drug dealer, OG. And then what was her description just now? Well, I don't want to say it, but in prison, you know how they got, see, she told on herself. I don't care what anybody says. Prove me wrong here. You find me a woman who works in correctional facilities for a long period of time, and I'll find you a woman who is smashing the inmates for a period of time. That is not a feminine job. That is a masculine job. And these men are going to be spitting their game 24/7, 365 every day when she's walking through the halls, everything. And for her to come with that description And for her to marry the dude that she married, oh yeah, she busses down inmates. Prove me wrong, people. Prove me wrong. If you don't believe me, go watch Love After Lockup and Love Before Lockup. You will see so many cases on that reality show that women who were correctional officers who lost their job for messing around with Pookie. Oh yeah, tell me I'm wrong, people. Tell me I'm wrong. Any woman that deals in long stretches of time, I don't believe you. Because you know what? She's getting her cake and in it too. She's getting her eye candy. She's able to see these dudes the way she sees them. They're talking like hoods and thugs because they locked up and they only know one type of lingo. The lingo is scammers, vibes, and everything else in between. Okay? And then whatever, if you've been working there long enough, they know all the little cubby holes and know the places where they can go ahead and dip and dodge, slip and slide to do the dizzle. Okay? That's the thing here, guys. You think it's a thing that all these women teachers are banging all these underage kids? That's one thing that happened. I want to give y'all 2 parts of informational homework and see how y'all do it if you remember here. Go online on social media and you will find at least one story every day of at least one teacher who's banging little teenage kids or middle school kids. And if you look deeper, you will find female correctional officers who are banging inmates. Let's continue.
Some jail time.
No, I just want the structure of that. That's it. That's nice. But other than that,
You can't get jail bodies without going to jail. Like, they don't get jail bodies out in the gym. You literally got to do time to get the jail body.
I don't want an inmate. I promise I don't want an inmate.
Because she had an inmate before, that's why.
Okay, so that's her body preference. Money. She make a certain amount of money.
Oh Lord.
No, I just don't want him to be broke. I'm spoiled, so I just don't want him to be broke.
Okay.
It goes both ways,
Let's
Mark.
do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, here come the cam, y'all.
So what happened is, I got, that house dress you put on when you be cooking and cleaning. That's what I got on. Is inside out. So y'all better not judge me in these.
It's inside out. We can see through it.
No, ma'am. You can't see, but it's just inside out. It's a house dress.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Woo!
What do y'all think here, guys? I'm gonna pause it here. We think about that backside. Y'all sliding through? It's a whole lot of ass. Doesn't mean it's good ass. Indoor said that's a hot mess. Shout out to Indoor. She's like, this is a hot mess. What do y'all think, y'all? Let's keep it going here with this Kendra Cam. All right, let's see. She got the booty.
That's why the ex called you. That's why he said she goes to the Kendra Cam. They're gonna see that body. Let me interrupt this show.
And it's real. No, nothing.
That's why the ex called y'all. He said, get off that phone. All right, what was your last relationship?
The one that just called.
Oh, he's the last guy too. Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Like 5 hours ago and yesterday.
What? 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 Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa, hold up.
Okay.
What?
Listen,
Was it 5 hours ago or was it yesterday?
Ma'am?
Was it 5 hours ago? Because 5 hours ago was today still.
Right. I said 5 hours ago and yesterday.
Who the hell? Girl, is the condom in the garbage? The condom still, girl.
Not here. At his house.
Girl, who did you see with 5 hours ago that got you calling me?
Just a friend. He's just a friend. Just something that itch a scratch. That's it. Because sometimes I have a We Vibe instead of a Rose. Y'all check We Vibes. But I was.
Let's get this straight, tribe. She bangs a dude yesterday. Then she bangs a guy 5 hours ago. Now, this is this is a couple of days, but think about what we're talking about here when she called in. So the time that she called in, she banged the guy the day before. Then the next day, here it is, 5 hours earlier, she banged the dude. And then now you're on a show telling everybody that not only you just got your cheeks clapped a few hours ago. You got them cheeks clapped yesterday. You married a Pookie who got 15 kids by 11 different baby mamas. You just said that one of your exes who you were dating from 2018 to 2023 just called you on your IG. And that's just within the first few minutes of this video. Fellas, this is proof positive. Any woman you talking to, she's banging a Pookie because she needs someone as a place filler so that she can get her cheeks clapped. She can get that itch scratch here. She is not celibate. I literally saw women on Instagram today. I was going to comment and I didn't do it. And I wish I did now to bring this into the conversation here if I actually watch this video instead of me blind reacting. But women are actually trying to sell guys lies, saying that there's more women being celibate today because how corny men are moving. No, no, no. Women are not celibate. They got men they're not claiming. They're having just as much sex or more sex than they ever have in their entire lives of human civilization here. The fact is, women ain't claiming these men here. They got a gang of poopies in their Rolodex here who they are used to sexually to bang those cobwebs out. Then, they may have one or two dudes that they run back and forth from, and then they'll go talk to a new guy, and then thinking that new guy's gonna be that good person, but then when they break up, they go right back to the guy or two who've been banging them out. Guys, they are never yours, these type of women. It is just your turn. Remember again, it is just your turn, because as soon as you two get into an argument or there's some bad tension going on, or you're not quote unquote around because you're not answering your phone, she will call Pookie up and go to his crib and slide right through and bang that little white dress over and let him clap them cheeks, and she'll come back to you and act like nothing ever happened. Stay woke, fellas. Stay woke.
I got tired of it, so that's why I did it.
Why couldn't you just be with him, Lola?
Because he's another one that got mad kids. He's an older man. He's still in the streets. He's one of them drug dealers.
Then why are you having sex with him, Lola?
What?
Because it was thick and...
Hold on. Wait. Before I let it continue, hold on. Another dude, another man who got a gang of kids, another man in the streets. Guys, have you heard the pattern? She only deals with street dudes. Whether she's working with them as a corrections officer, or who she married as Pookies, or who she has as her straight up my friend. Hey, guys. Fellas, this is what we talk about. You got to have a whole facts. Cars have a Carfax. Maybe Kendra is a necessary evil. I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm saying this here. Maybe Kendra's channel is a necessary evil, because these women, we're talking about Carfax, everybody got a whole facts. These women volunteered their whole facts to Kendra on given demand. This is a necessary evil to check the whole facts, because you think that you found the right woman and she's banging Pookie, she's banging multiple guys with multiple baby mamas who got multiple kids. Can't make this up, guys. You can't. You think you got yourself a good girl, and behind the scenes, she's banging an old dude, an old school player who got 8 or 9 kids. Let's go.
You asked the question, I'm answering. I told you I ain't a liar.
Yeah, he did call me a soy boy to Orlando.
You the problem.
And I called him a gay tether.
I was trying. Now we got to get to it. You yourself is the problem, Lola.
But before that, it was 4 months. Before
Girl,
that
4
was
months
4.
Ain't that damn long? Why you girls act like y'all vagina can't be sitting down for a little bit with your hot pockets? 4 months ain't that long, Lola.
Okay.
Wait, let me read back. Okay, what was the kind of man you looking for again, girl?
OG. I want an OG.
Well,
I like.
Okay, so this guy you just described is an OG.
Right, but he just not.
So what the qualities is too many kids?
too many kids. He's one of them men that he got money, but he's uneducated. So he talks to younger girls, and you know how them men that want to teach you some things, but when he already find out that you already know those type of things, he feel less as a man. You understand what I'm trying to say?
I don't know what the hell you talking about. That's your projections because he's an older man, so he's naturally gonna know more than you. And what's probably happened is that she has her own conceived convictions where that whatever he says, she's gonna go through her own convictions and not believe what he says here. And then she thinks that she's right. And then what happens is most guys, they don't wanna fight. They don't wanna argue, right? They're like, oh God, she's back in her ways again. I'm gonna shut up so I can clap these cheeks. Fellas, don't fall for this here. Let me go back to the big box one more again. Yo, what she's saying is complete bullshit. He's an older man, so naturally he knows more than her, right? That's just age and experience. We're gonna experience things. We don't gotta be in a book or a classroom. If I'm older than you and been around the sun a few more times, I have more experience. So of course, he's gonna be able to teach and tell her things. The difference here is that, and I've come across this before, a girl who thinks who knows it all, especially these young ass girls who think they're smart and then they run in these feminist circles here. And what happens here is that he may be in a conversation with her, but she is so strong in her convictions. Him being an older guy is gonna say, you know what? I don't feel like arguing right now. I'm just gonna let her say what she's gonna say. I'm gonna let her empty her clip. And then when she's done, I'm gonna go ahead and clap these cheeks and keep it moving. Don't let them see, ladies, I'm giving y'all game here. These women be lying to y'all. Your own friends be lying to you here. She is not telling the truth. Reason why I can say this here, because I'm a man who knows more men, and I know men who's been in this situation, and I've been here before, okay? Sometimes we don't want to argue. Sometimes we don't want to deal with it. Sometimes like, you know what? What is the greater battle? To win this argument, even though I know I'm right, or just shut up, let her run her trap, let her get 2 minutes out the gate here, and I'm going ahead and commence and clapping cheeks. Remember that, y'all. I put you on game. She is telling a projection. Let's go.
Say,
How many kids he got?
a lot. He a grandfather, a lot.
Do you know the number? I'm just curious because the husband you was married to had 15.
I don't know. I don't know the number, to be honest.
Lola, what do you want for real?
I really want a man. I want a man's man. I want an OG. I want him. I want him.
Not the guy you slept with 5 hours ago and yesterday. So basically you slept with him 5 hours ago and yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all had like a staycation.
Yeah, it was really quick. I went to go get fish, some bass, because he fished.
Okay.
And they bought my fish. And I said, okay, whatever.
So Lola, let me say this. I like you. You know, you have a good personality. I've been enjoying our conversation. But I'm not a man.
Hold on. Kendra says she liked this woman. Let a man who have the same things here, she's gonna talk bad about him. Like, what's his name? We talked about, was it Papa Doc, whatever his name was? Hey, let a man say, hey, I was dating a woman who had all these kids. I didn't know she had all these kids before and everything. You a goofy. Then it's like, I'm not with her no more. We broke up. But you know, when'd you have sex? Yesterday. Why don't you be with that girl? I had sex yesterday too. Why don't you be with that girl? See, Kendra loves degeneracy from women. She ain't gonna give that same type of treatment to guys here. She loves this degeneracy here.
Yeah, right? So as a female, I like you, but at the same time, what do you think when the man is watching this, he gonna think?
She hurt. She's honest. She ain't jealous. We can go have fun with each other.
Is that what you want? You want a man that you can have fun with, or you man you can build a life with?
A life with. And have fun.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be difficult for a man to see the life with, because you out here, and I love your transparency. We all love it. But you just slept with a man 5 hours ago and yesterday. And you said he a drug dealer, he got kids, child. You know, we know earlier, child. So you got to start picking right men. And you got to probably put your vagina on a shelf, because I think sometimes men think with their penis, and I think you thinking with your vagina, and your vagina's not making wise decisions.
But it's been a long time.
4 months is not a long time. You might need to take a break and do some self-assessment and asking yourself, what do you really want? And figure out why you keep attracting the type of men that you are attracted, that you can have good sex with, but nothing more. So you can have good sex with these men, but in the end, something happens where you can't build a life. And it's not about the guy. It's about what are you giving off that keeps attracting this guy, and your vagina can't make the decision no more. So you got to put your vagina on lock. Like, bitch, you don't know what you do. So we're gonna just pause you for a second. I'm gonna get into some books. I want y'all to get a book called "It Begins with You" by Jillian. I forget her last name, but it begins with you. It begins with you. Ladies, get this book. What it will do is it will help you recognize everybody in your life is a reflection of you. So yes, we want to talk about the man. Yes, we want to say he ain't shit, but you're giving off some ain't shit vibes. But you got to stop giving off the vibes to keep attracting these type of guys.
Okay, but it's not like it's so if somebody's saying watch it, it seems like, oh, she popping cat, she popping cat, she do. I don't do that.
You just popped cat 5 hours ago.
The last time I even went to a club was 2016.
What's that got to do with prostitution?
I don't even go out. It's past my bedtime. I'm usually...
You don't go out to the club because the ninjas don't go to the club and they're telling you we ain't spending no money. Just come to the house and we just go ahead and smash and get straight to the point. You ain't got to go to the club if you just get straight to the point.
In bed at 7:30. People know not to call my phone beyond 9 p.m. I don't play them games.
As a female, I like you, Lola. As a female, I like you because I'm a woman and I like your personality, and we could probably hang and have a good time and laugh, but I'm not a guy. And I feel like that if a guy just wants to have fun and know he can have a good time, and you got a nice body, child, you got a shape, and like just let that thing pop, and y'all can roll something up, and y'all can laugh and joke, have some drinks. But is that the guy you want, or you want the guy that can see a whole lifetime with you?
Whole lifetime with me, because it's like it's not that type of thing. I'm not about to just chill with a guy and he feels and thinks that he's about to get my little monkey or fat monkey.
That's what you're doing right now. These women don't understand a word they're saying. The dude who hit it 5 hours ago and then hit it again yesterday, he's just getting the monkey. And you're like, I'm just not with a guy who just get... Now, you are literally describing what you're doing. And yes, T. Orlando, I think this is a tether. The tattoos at her age with the lip piercing that you can see here and everything, picking prison dudes away. Hey, man, this is mad. When we talk about, remember earlier in this broadcast, and we talk about we're delineating. Yes, we know we got issues in the black community, but all of these are not our issues. We got to look at who are your people from? Don't just ask where you live. Like I said, she's in Orlando, and Pinball's like, don't do this to us, Dave. Yes, shout out to Florida for taking the L, but also New York here. But here's the thing. She's originally from New York, y'all. How many people come from other spots that end up in New York? I think that we don't have an FBA here. I think we got someone from across the pond or across the water who's moving in these degenerate ways here. I might be wrong here, but you know what, guys? I'm making sure I'm telling everybody, when we hear black, don't automatically assume that it's all black people doing these things here. We need to look at, when they say black, are they an immigrant from Africa, from continental Africa? Are they from the Caribbean and in the islands, things of that nature? We ain't got to take every single L because we got degeneracy going on in our own community. Don't mean we got to take others' degeneracy as well. With the way that she moves, the way that she talks, the way she's originally from, and the way she's going here to Orlando, sound like tether vibes.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We ain't about to chill and you think you better take me to dinner and then we go chill and you think that's not about to happen.
So let me tell you how some men will watch that and say, well, that means, the guy you slept with 5 hours ago, he didn't have to work.
I just said that.
For years.
Doesn't matter.
Right, but a man will say, as he's courting you, right? Because this new guy will have to court you, will have to take you out on dates. You already said you're not going to give it to him easy. He's going to have to earn that. But now he knows while he's marinating you, you can always go over there with the guy you know for years and he gets to have sex with you. So what man is gonna say, okay, I'm gonna court her, knowing I can't have sex with her, but also knowing there's another man that can have sex with her, while I'm the one investing time.
That's not gonna happen.
You're gonna cut. So when you start dating, you're not gonna sleep with the other guy.
No. I haven't slept with before.
You believe that, guys? I don't believe a goddamn word she's saying here, because I've been here when I was a young, dumb, ignorant dude in my 20s. If something happens and y'all have an argument and then she's feeling some type of way, she gonna double back. They always double back. She's been with this dude off and on since 2018. They always double back. Well, these type of people.
I'm telling you, before I slept with him 5 hours ago, it's been a minute. He doesn't live here.
Hold on, guys.
So he's in Apopka. I don't know if you know about Apopka, Florida, but he's in the country right now visiting. He was here. It happened. I seen it. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna stop giving you a hard time. Let's do it. I do want to show y'all, Julian. Listen, this woman, this is not an endorsement. I don't get paid for this, but it's really a good book that I think will help a lot of women. It's called It Begins With You. Okay. I don't even shout out Instagram pages, but this is how much I love y'all, and I want y'all to get some things that maybe I'm not equipped to help educate y'all. Jillian Turek is her name on Instagram. I can't pronounce her last name, but her book is called It Begins With You, and I think every woman should get it. She has a very profound story herself, and she's a relationship coach, and she helps people. She's really awesome. So the power that I like about it is she helps you realize everything starts with you. And if you want to change what you're attracting, you got to change yourself. Point blank, period. Everybody is just a reflection of you. And if you can take ownership of that, you can get in control, and then you can begin to make different decisions for your life and attract different people. So I think I listen again, I told you, girl, I have a good time with your ass. All right, but let's do it. Are you on the app?
Yes,
okay.
I am.
So what's your name on the app?
I'm so scared.
Is it Lola?
I think it's your favorite black girl. I think.
How do you spell? Do you spell it different?
Yes, Y-A black.
Oh, Y-A black?
Favorite girl, G-U-R-L, I believe. I'm just so scared.
No, is it Y-A? Oh, here.
Y-A favorite
I see it.
Black girl.
Girl, not the first picture. Lola,
what the hell?
The first picture, Lola? Why the first picture got a girl, not the first?
Hold on, me rewind it back. Yo, hold up. Tribe. This is the photo on the profile. If this was the first picture you saw, what are you doing? We're keeping it moving. Man, this is what B-dubs think black men deserve. A.T. Orlando. That's why that thumbnail says, should men settle? Do we deserve to settle here? See, it's a man. Hey, yo, what the? Hey, man. Hey, guys, look at this. This is the woman here. Hold on, I'll let it finish off here. Let's go.
First picture. Lola, why not the first picture, Lola? Why the first picture gotta be a meme mug?
My bad.
They always
I'm
meme
gonna spell
mug.
it for y'all in a second.
It's looking kind of tetherish here, these pictures, guys. It's looking mad tetherish.
I like that picture.
Thank you.
Lola, why the breasts gotta pay?
Listen,
There's
I was
nipples there.
just making sure, they
There's
didn't know
nipples
I was
there.
dad body from down to, I just.
Lola, why the titties got a photo?
I went to go get some chicken that day.
Lola, what am I gonna do with you? What? Not the boobs got a damn. Her name is your favorite black girl. Y-A favorite black and the girl G-U-R-L. So put in Y-A-F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E black girl.
It's a super
Lola,
second.
child.
No eyelashes, no weaves. Sometimes I probably look
No
like
weaves
a
is the
little,
least of your issues.
that's another subject, but child. This is me.
We see. Shout to API Crockett. He said Lola's a good time. All right, girl. All right, girlfriend. You know you're going to be a highlight. Keep me posted how it goes, child.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Bye, baby.
Bye.
That's the end, guys. That's the end. I got a few more minutes. Let me get to the supers. That was bad. That was bad, guys. Oh, my God. Hold on. Let me get to the super here. Hold on. My man, Upper Man, dropped the holla here. Where you at? Shout out to my man, Upper Man. He dropping the $9.99, $10 holla. Keep the yellow plates passing. What you got me, Upper Man? What you got for me? Real talk. Nigerian women are extremely promiscuous. I tripped when an associate of mine showed me that most of the modern prominent porn stars are Nigerian women. In the hospital, they move quick. Hey, Upper Man. Hey, Upper Man. Hey. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right back at you with the super. True story. The last two chicks that I dated before I cleaned out the closet, I mean, like years ago, my last two baby mamas. I already told you the one story where the chick tried to trap me with a fake baby, right? That happened. I know many other guys can maybe have that kind of experience where that a woman lied or try to trap you with a fake baby or whatever paternity crap like that. That was one baby mama. The last two, the other baby mama, this is off 29 years old. She was Nigerian with her lying ass. Oh yeah, she was double dipping. The thing is, I wasn't a trip if we were just kicking it. Like you seen other people, I'm seeing other people, cool. But it was like, yo, we kicking it. So I'm like, okay, I thought we were exclusive. She was still seeing other dudes, and she was being lazy. And I saw the dudes pop messages pop in the phone on a Saturday night, and I was chilling at her crib. Her phone's in the kitchen and didn't have the phone lock. So yes, Upper Man, I do have my experience of an ex-Nigerian, and she was out here just wilding out. And know the thing, Upper Man, she tried to get me fired after we broke up. After I caught up talking to other dudes and everything, we got this big ass argument. She went to HR on me and tried to report that I went through her phone, even though it wasn't on work grounds, because we worked together. That's why I say you don't shit where you eat, guys. That's the last time I dated a baby mama, and the last time I messed with someone who I worked with. Even though that the situation happened at her house, not on work grounds, she went to HR and tried to get me fired, saying I went through her phone in an invasion of privacy. Yeah, when these women are caught up the way they're caught up, they'll be diabolical and they have no problems trying to ruin a man's life. Oh man, don't get me started, Upper Man. Thank you for that holler, man. Oh, you ain't lying. Tia Lano said, this is nasty work. She got F 5 hours ago. Ken is disgusting. Yes, she is. Zig says, she doesn't need a self-help guru. Hoes are confused. They're just hoes. Exactly, man. Yeah, let me scroll down here, rest of the chat here. This is what Kendra promotes to the black community. Yes, she does. Hey, Tia Lando, the only thing I can think of right now, what she's promoting, she's letting these janky-ass Pookeishas expose themselves by putting their whole facts out there. Now, let's just keep it a buck here. These are the kind of women that people in my chat, I know that you don't get for these kind of women. Any woman that comes out and says, I was dating a guy, you know, I banged this guy 5 hours ago and then I saw him yesterday, but I'm looking for a new guy. We already know that you out here in these streets. You banging everything you can bang, right? But then you married a dude and you for a month who had 15 kids. Look at the judgment there, right? Look at the judgment there. It's the way she's over here talking about dudes who are prison or have that mentality that they're not in prison, but they move like that. They reform Pookies. You know what? Any good woman of substance I've ever met, especially here in my chat, don't want reform Pookies. The women who want reform Pookies are the Pookeishas. They want to get knocked upside their head. They want that conflict. There's no good woman that I know that gets down with that. Shout out to my man, Upper Man. He came back with the membership. You've been here for 14 months, man. That's what's up, Upper Man. What you got for me? This is the type of woman who preys on the young. She's advertising too much. I wouldn't be surprised if whoever hit, it was a neighbor's son. I don't blame that either, Upper Man. Terrence says, I know my hood rats. Stop it, T. Orlando. For the new folks, T&D likes to smash pregnant women too. No. T. Orlando, where'd you get that from? I've never smashed, like openly looked for smashing pregnant women. I think that's something you do, Ninja. I don't know where that started. I've never went out of my way. So let me go find me a pregnant woman. That's you guys who know that you can't get them pregnant. I told you, just go get a vasectomy, dog. Just go get a vasectomy and you're good to go. Over here smashing pregnant chicks so you can't get them pregnant, man, because you already know there's already a baby inside, man. You need to stop that, T. Orlando. I know what you be doing, man. You need to stop that. Don't try to put that on me. I don't date on the job, period. Indoor, I don't do it anymore indoor. That happened back in 2009. It's 2025. That was 16 years ago. But I tell you guys true stories. Like, that was the last time that I dated somebody on the job, indoor. Last time. And here's the thing. She pursued me. Like, she worked in HR and she saw me, so she would always come by and everything. So we struggled conversations, but she was always lingering and coming by. I didn't like go out of my way to like, I'm a holla, let me holla. She let me know that she was interested. So once I got the green light, that's when I went in. But hey, after that situation, you will never, ever, and I implore all my men here, do not talk to women on your job. Even when things go bad, they'll find a way to do something to stick it to you. Man, oh man. Let me scroll down here. The R said, definitely had one to try to pin a kid on me. Name the kid after me. Crazy experience. For real, R? God dang. Name the kid after you? That's diabolical work there. Man, oof. So we all been there. Facts, that's a safe smash. Stop it, T. Orlando. That's a safe smash. I learned from my mistake in 2004. Shout out to you. You did, 21 years ago for you. Okay, yeah, okay. Definitely, men, women will weaponize HR. Yes, T. Orlando. She worked in HR. So she worked in a portion of HR, like accounting / so she just went knocked on the neighbor's door. Yeah, I got to tell you something about Dave. And here's the crazy thing. When I went to talk to HR, you know what HR told me? Hey, they looked at me and said, hey, man, I get it. And I was looking crazy out here. And it's like, look, man, just stay away from her. That's what HR told me. After they heard her story, I told my story. HR said, hey, man, stay away from her. I said, I've already been staying away from her. You see how she's moving? Man, HR didn't take my side. They was like, yo, it's a he say, she say, just stay over here, okay? I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, that, hey, she was the one busted and then reported me to HR. It'd been one thing if we was at work and we were in the parking lot or we were in the break room and I did some janky stuff and then she went to HR. I was at her condo on a Saturday night and then she did that crap on a Monday. Fellas, you got to be careful who you deal with. They don't care. They'll ruin your goddamn life and keep it moving to avoid any type of embarrassment, even though they caused the situation. Hey, man. Said, Upper got a bastard. Hey, stop it, T. Orlando. Said, Siri, play, name it after me. You wrong. Upper said, hey, Dave, what you saying here? He says, have you ever had a coworker bring you breast milk trying to be freaky? I'll tell you that one when we have time. I didn't have that much experience with women with kids, dog. See, T. Orlando like to play lies on me. I didn't deal with that many women with kids, man. I can say I have only dated, I have only, seriously dated 3 baby mamas in my life, and the last 2 happened when I was 29 years old, and 29 turning 30. Okay, so I don't have the breast milk experience. Hey, right, T. Orlando. Hold on, can I do it here? Hold on.
Breast milk, you make my day.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Shout out to tell him, Dave, work relationships are trouble waiting. Man, Terrence, it's a waste of time, man. It ain't even worth it. Fellas out there, hey, Terrence retired. He'll tell you he out the game right now in corporate America. Even if the woman is fine and pressing up on you, hey, man, find a way for her to quit the job before you start hollering at her. But don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Can I do it one more again, T. Orlando?
Hold on. Breast milk, you make my day.
Yes, it is disgusting indoor. Having too much fun here. Hold on. Can I do a different one here? Is there a different one? No, I'm not going to do another one. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. What you say? Ghetto gaggers. Oh, Lord. You just start now, T. Orlando, with the ghetto gaggers. Hey, Dave. Been in and out ninja watching. I smashed a pregnant woman. She was freaky like a mother. Shout out to MOP. Hey, T. Orlando. Take me off the list. MOP just owned up to it here right now. MOP out here being freaky. Hey, was that milk sweet? Was it lukewarm? Was it room temperature? Was it chilled at least? Hey, man. She didn't have any kids. She had a sucking fetish. I almost lost my job and I was avoiding her. Damn, Upper Man, he was on the gig too. Upper Man got caught up in the closet. The linen closet. TDD like him, prefers to get breakfast milk. Nah, dog. I don't mess with that no more. No. Hey, those days are done. T. Orlando, you the single brother. You the single bachelor in the game here, man. That's all you, man. That's all you, brother. Yeah, preggers. Whole milk. Banging that baby on top of his head. Shame on you. Right. I need to stop. No, I need to stop. Endo, why'd you do that? You gave me the visual. The baby's like this. That's why y'all ninjas gotta stop. I don't like y'all ninjas. What do you think he said? He said room temperature, Dave, and the milk was free. Oh, no, stop. You need to stop the milk room temperature. Hey, you need to stop, man. You need to stop. Y'all, see, T. Orlando, don't come at me no more, T. Orlando. We got people who are doing it for real. We got people out here really getting down the breastless milk. It was sweet and it was room temperature. Hey, y'all killing me here. Y'all killing me here, man. Hold on, let me take a look at here. Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm done for the day, man. We're knocking on 4 hours. I don't know. I thought I was gonna do one more video. No, I'm gonna save it for the week here. You know, I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it up on a Monday. You know, the day off. I'm gonna see if should I try to do a prime time live stream? So I got the day off tomorrow. Should I try to do like an early morning stream? I was telling T. Orlando I would love to do an early morning stream, but I have a regular corporate gig, so I gotta work mornings. You know, so I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna pull up in the morning time tomorrow. If I want to wake up, you know, so I got the day off, or you know, do I do a prime time stream and everything like that, guys? Let me see here. Do I got? Nah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah. True Stories by AIC. Yeah, you know I got him, man. Yeah, I know Theo in the morning. I go after him. He goes on early. Theo be coming on like at 7, 8 a.m. I wouldn't go the same time as him. No. I wouldn't go the same time as him. I'll go after him. I'll go like 10, 11 to get started. You know what I mean? At least have a good morning, you know, get some breakfast, drink my coffee, keep it moving. But check it out, guys. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate everybody for coming through the live stream here. You know, we're gonna close this down here. I mean, if she down, I'm down, Dave. Hey, come on, MOP. I know you down. It was sweet, Dave. Y'all need to leave me out of this here. We got real live ninjas in my chat saying, MOP, hey, I drink breast milk. Makes my day. It was good. It was room temperature. Hey, man, can't stop playing. So I got the creamer for the car. Hey, come on, man. Stop it, MOP. Y'all nasty. Over here drinking random breast milks. Random breast milks, man. Y'all need to stop. Okay, man, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. But check it out. Thank y'all for pulling up in the pull-up here. Unfortunately, the Tethers did not click the link. I dedicated a whole full hour and 45 minutes for the Tethers to pull up. They didn't pull up. You know why? They never pull up. That's fine, though. We're going to keep doing this, and we're going to keep doing it. Maybe someone click the link. Maybe someone be brave enough one day. But until then, guys, it's all good. I didn't hear a real no. Hey, MOP, that's not my get down. No, I said that's all you. I said it tastes like chicken. Breast milk and cereal. What, Captain Crunch? Or what we're doing? We're doing a Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I'm a Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get the heck out of Dodge here. Like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell notification below. You can drop the Cash App at any time. You can drop a super anytime. If you do it on off hours, you know I will announce it on the next live stream, guys. He says, keeps you regular. Hey, stop it, Upper Man. You know, hey, but I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate everybody that's in the building. Hope everybody had a good, happy 4th of July weekend, and we'll be back next time. But it's a Fruity Pebbles, then you to Orlando. But on that note, I'm getting out of here, man. Y'all have a good Sunday, and we'll be back this week here. On that note, I'm out of here. Deuces.